Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, you're
Another
right.
day.
Another day, another douchebag.
And let me tell you, I should be taking my nap right now.
But
I'm on here, and I'm very, very pissed
good.
right now.
Be pissed. You should have listened to everything that fetal alcohol syndrome face looking fool.
Oh, come on. Please. I'm going to
Come on,
listen to
what?
that guy. I don't forget it. Just, I don't even listen to me. So I'm definitely not going to listen to someone else.
Well, the thing is, then these people who want to sit there and they run their mouths and stuff. What have we got in here? 6 people. Bon DCO. I unsubscribed to this POSNB. Bradzilla, what's up? We got 6 people in here. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Hey, Dia Moore, how are you? Montauk. Uh, he's up there running his mouth, calling me a tramp and all sorts of things. I ruin families in Staten Island or something
Who
like
said
that.
that?
And this stand up tranny guy,
But he's not
fetal
from
alcohol.
Staten Island, is he?
I don't know where he's from. Wherever he's from, he came off the ugly boat. You know, he's from that island where ugly people come from and migrate to America from that ugly island. What's up, Coltrane?
Ugly Island.
Ugly Island, yeah, it's a thing. He came from Ugly Island.
Right. Yep.
So, and I got to give it to. Good morning, Delstrain. I got to give it to Pizza because Pizza was telling him to just be quiet. Like he's starting stuff, and it's a bunch of trolls
Is,
like stirring the
is,
pot.
is this guy another FBS disciple?
Well, see,
He
if,
probably is. Yep.
the thing is, I think he wants to start a channel, so he's going to start the channel by beefing with a bunch of people because his
Oh,
whole
okay.
channel was
Yeah.
started by running his mouth at first, and now his views and stuff have gone down. So he started Tony's friend, then he bashed Tony, then he kissed Piggy's butt and was trashing MRE. And then when he was done with Piggy and got Piggy on for views, then he loved MRE, and then he had Josie, like that type of thing. And his little, actually, you like Sons of Italy is your friend, right? He's a good guy. Hey,
My
Rat Trap,
friends.
that
My
Sons of Italy
friends?
guy. Didn't he used to hit you up? Did you guys talk?
And
Oh, I don't know. I don't
obviously,
know. Is he a good
obviously, if he's
guy or not? He wasn't up there. He wasn't up there. So,
well, if it's his partner running his fucking mouth, then oops, guess we ain't friends. But that's another one bites the dust. Now we're not friends.
well, let me show you this. This is just a little. Oh, he's going to be a rat. If I come after him, he's going to be a rat and tell YouTube on me. Wait, just here's a little preview of what this fetal alcohol syndrome face tranny was saying. There was a lot more, but I
Is
was
that him?
running. No, that's his. I think he says that is him, but that's not what he looks like.
I'm
Call
looking
me
on.
a tramp to my face. It says NB 2.0. Call me a tramp to my face. Well, come out here. Come out here. I'll take you to fucking lunch, and then I'll call you a fucking tramp. How about that?
Who
Okay.
is this?
I am not
This
afraid
sound-
of fucking no one.
He's not afraid of nobody.
No,
Well,
I'm
yeah,
looking on.
I know. I
Face.
could tell.
2.0. Call me a tramp to my face. Well, come out here. Come out here. I'll take you to fucking lunch, and then I'll fucking tramp. How about that? Okay. I'll call you any. I am not
This
afraid
sound-
of fucking no one.
So he calls me a tramp, blocks my account. I go under another NB account because you know how I got them locked up. NB/J/MB 2.0. Everyone block, block, block. Drop the link and let me on. Here's the links. Fetal alcohol syndrome face. Come up here and call me a tramp to my face.
No. Wait
Let
a
him come
second.
up here. Let him come
No.
up here. Why?
Please. Because this guy is with that fucking Rainbow Coalition, okay? If you hear how he's talking? How old is this guy? Because
73.
I can't even get involved. I let my mother handle this. She's 65. She'll take care of him in 2 minutes. That's a man. That
Oh,
was
wait,
a
no.
man talking. Wait a minute.
I
Wait a
gotta
minute.
send it.
He'll take you out to lunch. And what is he gonna do when he takes you out to lunch? Oh, are you crazy? I get a message.
Look
Get
at those
myself
shoulders.
woken
Look at
up
those shoulders.
for. Oh my god. Oh my god. He looks like
You see those
fucking.
shoulders? Oh, my
What's his
Wi-Fi's
face?
going in and out.
Oh my god.
My Wi-Fi's going in and out. You hear me good?
Yeah.
Oh, my Wi-Fi's better now. Okay.
I'm glad. Yeah. Oh my god. Are you serious with this guy? Please.
Another one that wants to go
Okay.
after women.
I
Another one
don't.
that wants to go after women. There's two people on this page right here. See, NB is two people. It's Joey Mo and /Bay8/NB. Okay, why doesn't he have the balls to go after Joe? Why is he going after the woman on over here? He's got no
Because
balls to go
women
after the man.
women go look, let's keep it like women going after women and men going after men. Let's just keep it like that. The dating game killer, yes, exactly. He's like the dating game killer and the dude from Staten Island. What's his name? From Let It Ride, from New York Dolls. You know, Buster Poindexter? Feeling hot, hot, hot. That dude? David Johansen. That's who he looks like. But that picture was like 47 years ago, that picture. Oh, come on. That guy, I thought this was like something. This is nothing. Lauren, you handle him. He wants to take you out to dinner.
Why is it going in
And then
and out?
he'll take you to try on dresses and you could go like window shopping and stuff. I mean, come on. Really?
Hey, Susan B. at the
Like what the hell is but like
He's
I
not
will not-
scared of me. He's not scared of me. He's not
He's
scared
not
of me. I'm scared
scared,
of nobody. Come after
He's
me.
not
Come
scared.
after me. Make videos on me, and I will rat you out to YouTube. I will rat you out to YouTube.
I know.
Hey, Steve Harrell. Is
Yep.
Angel? Someone said hi, Angel. Is Angel in here? I don't
Hi,
see her.
Angel. Yeah, but listen, man, this guy, he's forget it. Forget it. I really am not. Look, I'm with the whole gay thing. Like, I love you guys. I got nothing against you. But this dude is perping the role big time. Did you hear him talk? He's gonna take you out to lunch.
You guys hear us
And
okay?
then you'll go try out. Then you'll go try on some shoes. I mean, what are you gonna do with that guy? It's a waste of time. It really is a waste of time. It really wasn't even worth
Hey,
me
Angel,
getting
how are
my
you?
Manhattan special. Just wasn't worth it. I thought this was a Manhattan special type thing.
What do you mean? What do you got?
I've had this in the refrigerator for like 3 days, and I was waiting.
That's when you got. Oh, you didn't have it yet?
Yeah, no, yeah. Uh-huh.
That's the same one?
This is it. Yep.
Oh,
I'm a changed man. He goes by stand-up guy. No.
he's a
We're
woman.
not talking about stand-up guy. We're talking about stand-up girl. I mean, come on. I wish I would have heard this before I got awoken. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh, I'm gonna yell and get my dog scared over this guy? Are you crazy? No. There'll be the anti-gay people here in 2 minutes. Please. I don't
Hey,
even think it's
Edwin.
worth it. Oh, this is what YouTube is getting. This is like what it's becoming. Oh my
Well,
God.
because
He's
his
gonna
channel
take you out
views
to
were.
lunch. I'll take you out to lunch. Come meet me. Where are you gonna meet?
I don't know, but is that you guys here on you guys in chat hear us okay, or is it my AirPods and I should take them out and unconnect?
I'll
Hold
take
on.
you out to lunch. Oh my God, he'll take you out to lunch. Will he pay for lunch? Because I would accept if he's willing to pay, I will go out to lunch with him. Yes. Oh my God. This YouTube thing is really, really bothering me because like every piece of shit that has a computer now or a phone starts up a YouTube channel. Oh my God. Next thing you know, he'll be talking about the mob stories, and he'll be talking about this, and he'll be talking about that, and he'll be talking about this guy, and he'll be talking about Mikey scars and Mikey shit stains and this and that. Oh, it'll be crazy now. Wait till you hear this. He's gonna come at Bay 8th. I'll meet you anywhere. Who started this? He normally doesn't go after women. Well, did you hear that? Obviously, he does. So if he's going to go after women, then we're going to let women go after him.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
He must
come
have a
on. This
problem
is
with something with
ridiculous.
MRE or something because we're friends. And then he told me to go.
Right.
MRE bends over and I lick his ASS, and he wants to. I'm a little tramp, and I really think that he's got friends that stir it up, and there probably is trolls stirring up, but he should do his research before he comes live and runs his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like his channel right now, like, he did good in the beginning because he was having some beefs. Now that his beefs are over, he's looking for new beefs and thinks that NB is going to be a new target. And NB channel has 2 people on it right here, 2 people. Okay, so we picked the woman of the channel to go after. NB is 2 people. But he wants to. No, that's not what he said today.
No way. I'm not falling for this one. All right. Here's what's going to happen. He's going to hear this. Okay. He's going to.
Why doesn't he come on here and say something?
He's going to go nuts on Big 8th. And he's going to get my phone number, and he's going to threaten me, and he's going to tell me he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Yeah, I know. I've been down this road 3,000 times. Okay, here's how it normally goes. They do shows, I do a show. He's tough, I'm tough. Boop, boop, boop. We make phone calls. Okay, where do you want to meet? I'll meet you in the Northern Hemisphere. You be ready. Okay, like, you got to give, like, FBI, please give me a little more information. See, luckily I had a third party on the phone listening. He heard it all. And believe me, FBS was not no tough dude from York on the phone. He was, let's meet up before this gets out of hand. Yeah, I know. Same thing with all these guys. Look, man,
I do have to give
shows?
it to.
Why not meet up and let's talk? I'm ready to have a Philly steak.
Philly cheesesteak?
I'm ready to have a Philly steak with him. Yeah, I'm ready to do it, and we'll talk or whatever, and then we'll see what happens.
Hey, Marblin, did your son get doxxed?
To prevent further confusion. That's it. It's just further confusion. Because, like, the thing is, the guys with the beef, and who the hell wants a beef? I mean, come on. This isn't even nothing, like, honestly, Lauren, it is not even worth your time. He called you.
It isn't worth my time, but I also think that if sometimes though, if they're gonna run their mouth and stuff like that, and then they think they can, nobody's gonna respond, they think they can get away with it too. Sometimes people it's like if someone's gonna pick on you sometimes, and I would teach my child that someone talks about you, you go up to them and say, "What the hell's your problem?" I dropped the link up here. He wouldn't drop the link, and he wouldn't let me up there. Why? Why wouldn't he let me up there? For what reason? And Co-Train, as much as that, when Tony was up there, Tony was correcting him because he was like saying things that weren't true about me. And Tony's like, that's not true. That's not true. People are feeding you false information. So actually, Tony was actually doing the right thing and, putting him in his, just telling him he wasn't telling the truth or whatever. But
I disagree with you, and I hate to say this, but you don't have to respond. You don't have to respond to everyone that goes at you. You just don't.
You did.
Not anymore.
Well, I wanted to.
Not anymore.
Because it's making me mad. I'm sitting there driving, trying to get him to drop a link because he wants to run his mouth about me and threaten me and stuff like that. But then he can't drop the link, and he just blocks people's accounts. If you're going to say something about somebody, just drop the link and let them up there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but it's look, the guy is like, come on, really? Like, exactly, Slick. Come on. This guy will have a heart attack in no time. It's not even worth it. He's really, I think, it's a setup. I really think it's a setup.
Oh, I think it's a setup, too.
Who's going to go after, I mean, come on. You know what? Stand up prick. Why don't you do this? why don't you get your pom-poms, okay? And we'll have a dance-off, okay? But we're not, come at me. Don't come at Lauren. Come at me. Call me whatever you want, okay? Just come at me. Leave her out of it. Just come at me. Because she's a little ubats in the head. Me, I mean, but like Dario said, it's a setup. I know it's a setup. It really is a setup. Because what is all of these beefs, what does it lead to?
Lori
My
Love, I think
thing
you
is,
said that in chat. You said that in chat. You
we
said drop the link and let her up and you guys can talk it out. And he
right,
said,
and
no,
that's
I'm not
probably
talking to
right
that tramp or whatever. Stuff like
because
that.
it
And then he resorted to
no
name callings. What?
no. See now, here's what if you're promoting a fight, okay, like the guys that know sports, they know this. Like when two guys are two girls, let's say, right? In this situation, it's two girls. It's you and stand-up girl. Okay. So like you're gonna go back and forth. Do you think they have the fight immediately? No. They let it simmer and they let it percolate and it gets more people in, you know what I mean? Like then it builds, they let it build. So you guys got to go back and forth a few more times. And then you have the showdown on YouTube. But not right now because you want to let it build up. You understand? You want to let it like, get to like where more people are involved and more people listen. So let it simmer. You go back at him. And then what I think we should do is remember me and Fat Boy had the sneaker thing? Why don't you guys you and Stand Up Girl have a high heel competition or you guys do a dress off? You know what I mean? Like you both put on like dresses and you go back and forth and we'll vote and see who has the nicest dress. We could do like who has the nicest butt or who has the nicest boobs. We could do something like that. What do you think? I think that'll be cool. Get away from all this beefing because like really, what is this going to lead to?
We've been putting out some good shows and not beefing. So kind of sticking to
But
our own thing, or
nobody
if we need to
listens.
respond to something,
Nobody listens.
I don't care if nobody listens to our show. We get like maybe 200 less views if we're not talking about drama.
Not
So
our
what?
shows, their shows.
Oh, their shows. Yeah, well, that's why they have to, go down the list and start beefs with somebody. He even said on his show, "What do I have to do? Start a beef to build my views in my channel." He was beefing a lot in the beginning. He got a lot of views, and then it started dying out. His numbers were dropping. Right. He can't hit that 1K. Even if he does hit that 1K, it's going to do nothing to him. You know why? Because he was struck down for a week. He's got strikes on his channel. You cannot be monetized with strikes on your channel. They will not monetize your channel. So he's got a channel that he could do nothing with until he cleans up all those strikes, and that takes months and months and months. So this fetal alcohol syndrome phase, tranny, you want to do this? Come on here, because I know there's a lurker who talks to him and is telling him that I think he doesn't even know that I have this channel because he was making fun of my NB channel only getting like 170 views, like the other one, NB3. So I don't even think he knows this channel. So he's making fun of like my channel, like I have no subscribers and I get no views.
Good. Great. But we don't have any subscribers and views. We like it that way. We love it that way. We just want to be close and intimate with our friends. What's up, Yankees for life? That's it. If I have one person in the chat, I'm happy. I'm over the moon. Please, 70-year-old guy, are you nuts?
That's
guy
what it is.
Guy who wound up having a heart attack. He wound up going to jail.
Here, hey, Maddie Marinara.
Maddie.
Maddie, watch it. Did you just come in? Let me show you this clip. Oh man, hold on, let me get it. There was the sit down tranny channel. They want to pick a fight with MB. Let me pull it up. They said a lot worse. I was driving because I had to run errands. An adult.
I'm looking at my search history.
And
what the fuck? Man, oh man. Like my Google. You're going to get me in a lot of trouble here with these searches.
That I'm searching? I didn't search anything.
I don't know. It wasn't me.
I didn't even take a shower today, Joe.
Hold
So
on,
it's
what's
not
up
me
with that? Why didn't you shower? Hold on, I gotta do something.
because I was
gotta-
didn't get a
I
chance
gotta-
to yet. I got a lot to do.
I gotta
Laundry.
just-
I went on Heidi's
gotta-
show this morning. Everybody check out Heidi's show from this morning. I went
Oh,
over there.
Heidi. Heidi. Hey, Heidi. I love you.
She did a
Listen,
good show this morning. We just talked about Sister Wives, an episode. It's on TLC. We had some fun over
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, in between Sister Wives.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
in between that, I was doing laundry, and then I had to run errands. So, because I didn't do anything really this weekend.
No, I'm looking on. No, I'm looking on.
Oh shit! All right. What, Joe? It was fun, Heidi. Make sure you drop your link. I don't know what Joe said.
Call me a tramp to my face. It says NB 2.0. Call me a tramp to my face. Well, come out here. Come out here. I'll take you to fucking lunch, and then I'll call you a fucking tramp. How about that? Okay? I'll call you anything. I am not afraid of fucking no one.
No,
Call me a tramp to my face. It says NB 2.0. Call me a tramp to my face. Well, come out here. Come out here. I'll take you to fucking lunch, and then I'll call you a fucking tramp. How about that? Okay? I'll call you anything. I am not afraid of fucking no one.
Sounds like Richard Simmons. He does. Sweating to the oldies. Oh, yeah.
And that was after he called me a tramp numerous times and then blocked my account as I went in to confront him. So, therefore, I'm like, drop the link. Call me a tramp to my face. Let me up there. Say it to my face. Whatever you have to say. He doesn't know me. He doesn't even know I have this channel. He's talking about an MB3 channel. Huh?
Rodney Alcala. That's his name.
I don't know what his
Rodney
name.
Alcala. RODNEYALCALA. Look it up. Rodney Alcala. He was on
His
the
last
dating
show,
game,
Maddie.
and he was going to kill those girls. Oh my God! This is him. It does look like him. Yes, it does.
He just did a show, Maddie.
Rodney Alcala and the voice of Richard Simmons. Yes, I'm going to put that bitch in his place. Yep. That's
Tough
it.
guy.
That's it.
There's two people on this channel. He has a problem with the NB channel that it's run by two people, but he chooses to go after the woman on the channel. Okay? That shows what kind of man he is, right?
No.
What?
No. Okay? He's gender, what is it called?
Fluid?
He's gender, I don't know, well, you could piss in whatever bathroom you want. He has no
Rather
gender
not say?
identity.
I think they call it rather not say. Like you can check the box.
Look, he's sticking to what let him do you, because girl on girl, I like it better. I don't want to attack women. You know I don't attack women. I got enough problems with women. You know what I mean? They're like, I walk down the street, they're like, hey, aren't you Bays from YouTube? I'm like, yeah. Oh, can I get your phone number? Like, they're just all over me. So I can't go out anymore. You know what I mean? It's like this YouTube thing is getting bigger and bigger for me, you know? No, he's not a good guy. He's a good girl.
We can't call him that because he's just getting promoted. He wants to be promoted right now because his channel is tanking. That's it. Fetal alcohol syndrome face.
You're doing him a favor. Look, it's called look, it doesn't make
For being nice?
It just doesn't make a difference. Like, for example, does everybody know who the king of MobTube is? You know who the king of MobTube is. Seems like he still talks about me, the king of MobTube. That's free advertisement, right? The king of MobTube. But what the king of MobTube won't tell you was we had a phone call once. And oh yeah, that's when he was friends with Angel. How he was trying to get Angel, like, yeah, Angel thinks you're a bitch, Joey, for not accepting. Okay. Really? The phone call, yeah. I don't. Maybe I'll get BK on, and we could do a little. We could talk about the phone call when he was gonna meet me. Yeah, okay, he's gonna meet me. Like this guy. I guarantee you there's gonna be a show and he's gonna tell me, I'll meet you, I'll take you out to lunch, we'll go to dinner, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll hang out, we'll try on shoes. We'll
No,
go
because
dress.
I'm telling you right now, it's because the things that he was saying and the type of stuff about ruining families and stuff like that, and then he's got
I
his
know
little.
you never said that, Angel, but that's what he said. He's an idiot. I know you didn't say that. You don't talk that way.
No, Angel would never talk like that. And if Angel has something to say, she'll say it herself. She's not going to have somebody else relay the message for her. Angel's always had, if she's had something to say, she'll click a link and she'll say it to the person, or she'll do it on her own channel or whatever else.
I wouldn't mind. I would pay to see Jesse Roth and the stand-up chick get into a little beef. That would be good. She should have a channel, Jesse Roth. Oh, she should have a channel. Oh, yeah. But
it's perfect time because it's Halloween. She can have a horror channel.
No, she's got to have a channel, but under one rule. You can't use an avatar. I want to see that beautiful face of hers. Oh, my God. That face would be all over YouTube.
Hey, Angela. Hello, beautiful.
But, Lauren, I got to be honest with you. I think this one's a non-issue. You could be upset and do what you want. That's fine. I'm always going to back you up.
It is a non-issue, but there's a certain time when somebody's sitting there saying certain things, and then they're over and over, and it's like, drop the link, let me up there, and then they won't let me up. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to say what I have to say. I'm going to say it once, and then that's it. That's all the clout you're getting off the NB channel. That's it. That's all the clout you're getting off this NB.
No, because what would have happened was you would have went on with them, right? And you would have just either you probably would have made them look stupid. That's fine. Okay? But then he would have realized that you weren't doing this. Like you weren't going at him. Somebody is trying to stoke the flames or whatever.
I'm telling you who's doing it, and it's his little best buddy Carlos. I know.
No, it's not Carlos.
Carlos
is not going to do that. Carlos is not going to do that because Carlos knows.
Who else? Who else is he talking
He knows that if he creates a problem with you, that I'm going to get involved. So maybe Carlos doesn't like you, but he likes me. So I don't think he would. So I would like to believe that Carlos is going to take a pass on that one.
Yeah, but he befriends all his enemies to get information.
I don't think he's that petty of a guy that he would do that because he doesn't have to do it. There's other people that are going to do it. So
what happened last night, Maddie?
Carlos and talking to him, like I said, the only thing I could go off of is I could ask someone, okay, hey, did you say this? No, I didn't say it. Okay, I believe you. So.
Bye, Mr. Muscle. Tell Brenda we all said hello and send her our love, Mrs. Muscle. I saw you in a video. You called her Mrs. Muscle too. That's the name I gave her, the nickname.
Now the reason why and here's what I believe in my head. Okay, what's in the dark will come to light. If someone is doing something and they're playing that third party shit, it's gonna come out.
Absolutely,
it's not gonna be a secret forever. So I'm going to keep giving this man the benefit of the doubt until proof comes out. And if he's doing it, which I don't think he is, it will eventually come out. Because everybody gets caught. Everybody slips up. Everybody fucks up at one point. Everybody makes that mistake. And so I'd rather leave it at that. I want to believe it's not him just because, from the relationship I have with him. Besides, I don't really want to start going at people and getting involved in that stuff again because it leads to nothing. It's like at the end of the day, it's just zero. At the end of the day, it just amounts to nothing. Like, okay, well, you called me names. I called you names. I don't know. Women are different than men. Like at some point, a man is going to be like, okay, you called me mother effer 17 times. I called you 17 times. What are we going to do about this? Well, we got to meet face to face. They don't want to meet face to face, so why do I want to get involved with it? Like Tony Pizza. He doesn't want to meet me. So keep talking then. Any of these guys. And to be honest with you, I don't want to meet them either. So that's why I'm not talking about them. I mean, I could go on and on about SBS, but he's a douchebag. He knows he's a douchebag. And that's it. I mean, he knows it. And now people are starting to look at him like, people that he idolizes, you know what I mean, are starting to look at him a little funny. Like, bro, you got these people around you. Okay, maybe one guy, you're friends with Jimmy. Cool. All right. But what about all these other guys now coming out of the woodwork?
What's today's date?
Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. That's it. But we got to get away from this because we'll never get it. It'll just, if we respond, it'll just keep going. I think what really should happen is that we invite him on the show and we say, look, what do we do? Like, let's figure this out. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Edwin the Fantastic, Duran, Hagler, Hearns, and Sugar Ray. Oh my God. You're talking about some really, really good fighters there, Roscoe. Let me tell you. Hagler to me was like, Hagler. I love Hagler. I got to meet Hagler in 2019. Rest in peace. Up at the International Boxing Hall of Fame. And it was one of my greatest nights ever, because they had a dais where they had like 20 boxing Hall of Famers sitting on a dais, and we were in a banquet room, like having dinner. Buddy McGirt, all like Hagler, Mickey Wad, his brother Dickie. I mean, it was like just Teddy Atlas, all these people in there. And for some reason, I was able to sneak on the dais and got a seat right next to Marvin Hagler. So now my brother is filming this on his phone. It has me sitting right down next to Hagler, like I'm supposed to be on the dais. And people are looking at me. And this David Diamante, okay? He's an announcer. He's like wannabe Michael Buffer, David Diamante, the dude with the dreads. He's got he's like the white dude with the dreads. He's an up-and-coming ring announcer. He came up and he's talking. He's like, who are you, bro? And I'm like, oh, I'm Joey. And I'm talking. We were just BSing. It was great, man. I was like it was like 20 people on the dais, and then me. It was 21. And my brother's like, you're a crazy bastard. I have no idea how I was able to get a seat up there, but I was chilling right next to Hagler.
What does this have to do with
it? Got to tell him, like, yo, man, I thought you beat Sugar Ray. You're down with the Petronelli brothers. You lived in Italy. Hagler lived in Italy.
I'm just confused what this has to do with those trannies.
Nothing. The guy is talking about the one. Oh, wait a minute now. We are a channel of the people.
Okay. I didn't know if I missed something. If they wear their high heels to boxing matches. I didn't know. Maybe they wore their high heels to boxing matches or something. I don't know.
Well,
that's why
Oscar De La Hoya wore high heels and he wore fishnets. Yeah.
He did say something like he'd eat me up or something. He'll eat me up. Some weird stuff. And I lick ASS and I ruin families and yeah. And Pizza was actually there saying, no, trolls are stirring this up. Stop. You got the wrong. You're falling for it. You're falling for it. And Pizza actually, because he's been through this. I'm sticking up for Pizza on this one. As much as Pizza said some things too. But then Pizza's talking about 9/11. And then stand-up guys laughing at, like, the things he's saying about 9/11. Like, this is this tranny. This is the stuff that he's doing on his channel. He wants views so bad. Clicks and views, and he thinks he's going to, be some kind of sensation?
Brain gets
he wants to be an MP? Does he want to be maybe he wants to get rid of you, Joe, and maybe he wants to be my partner.
Listen.
Tell me.
I'm telling you.
I'm listening.
I'm
50% deaf.
When you start hitting 70, 80 years old,
I'm not that old
Your
though.
brain, let me tell no, when you hit 70, 80,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're gonna do some crazy shit. Like the brain does some crazy shit. Clearly, he has brain damage. Okay?
Well,
Because
did you see that face? It's called
clearly,
fetal alcohol syndrome face. All
clearly,
the characteristics of
he's
fetal.
adopted the Rodney Alcala, Richard Simmons look. I mean, he's got the
Is he
dating
trying to be
game
Howard
look
Stern?
down. He's like serious with that shit. He's like serious with that shit. And
He's on the phone
truthfully,
with right now. Okay, so when you have
yes, Bondicio, Hagler was, yeah. I wish they would, I wish Hagler and Leonard would have fought maybe like a couple of years earlier, because it would have been a different fight. I think there would, Sugar Ray didn't fight for like 36 months, I think. Something like that. He went, that's what's amazing about Sugar Ray, was he went right to Hagler after being off for 3 years. He didn't fight in 3 years. And he went to Hagler. No tune-up fight. So all these fighters, ring rust, this rust, that rust. I mean, he went right to Hagler. You don't do that. You do not do that. That is crazy. And he did that. And yeah, he ran. I think maybe if they would have fought a couple of years earlier, he might have fought similar to the way he fought against Duran in Duran, the first fight, not No Mas, the first fight, when he really was slugging it with Duran. But yeah, man, let me tell you, it was just a beautiful time in the 80s, because I love Las Vegas. Like right now, if you said, hey, I'd pick up and go right to Vegas again. I love Vegas. I live there. But those fights at Caesar's Palace, the outdoor arena, oh my God. You see the celebrities in the crowd, they're smoking, they're drinking, there's all types of women around. It was like, come on. Could you imagine you go into a fight and like they're smoking cigars at the fight? Now forget about it. You can't do that. But yeah, it was a great time. And there were some great fights. And I think when it really started changing boxing was when they started having all these belts. That ruined boxing. Because if you have one champion, they're all going to fight each other. But if you have WBA, IBF, WBO, WBC, well, I'm the WBA champion and he's the WBC champion. And, I have this promoter, he has this promoter, we're not fighting. And that's what happened. And I'm 46, going on 66. That's how I feel. So this is what, right? You seen a picture of him?
well, this is what fetal alcohol syndrome faces are, and he's got all the characteristics: those small eye openings, the low nasal bridge, the flat mid face, the smooth. That's a big word, like that Cupid's brow, the thin upper lip. So, I mean, I am not a doctor, so allegedly, he has fetal alcohol syndrome face, and that can occur in adults. When someone has fetal alcohol syndrome, they're at the most severe end of what is known as fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. So he has also allegedly a spectrum disorder, which makes him slow. And me posting a video, that video has been on my channel unlisted for a while on MB3. What he was trying to do was, when he wanted Piggy on his channel, he ran his mouth about a bunch of people.
He had Piggy on his channel?
Oh, yeah. Stand-up sister brought Piggy on. Oh, yeah, and he was kissing Piggy's butt for a minute. So, and it's mine and Joe's channel, this Madge person. NB channels, mine and Joe's. Okay, so what did he do? He picked the woman to go after and call me a tramp?
Because they're saying that you were saying this about him. And
what
remember,
did I say?
It's the gender identity type thing. It's not like what you feel inside.
You had to know he would get panties
it's like
in
what
a
you
bunch.
feel inside. It's not what you look like. It's what you feel like inside. And we have to start thinking about that. because just because a guy looks like, or just like because a person looks like he's a man, does not mean that he's that way. And we really have to start taking that into consideration when we start saying, all right, a guy attacks a girl attacks a guy. I mean, Jesse Roth was attacking me. Well, guess
Yeah.
what? What does she look like? But, right? So she doesn't attack women, Jesse Roth. And neither
Where's
does
Dan
Stan.
Moore? I haven't seen Dan Moore for a while. I love Dan Moore. He's such a good guy. I saw him
Yeah.
in the beginning. I don't think I really got to say hi. Joey, how old are you?
Who's
You
that
know so
kid
much.
that was in there?
I am
Who's the
curious.
kid? Chad? What's the kid's name that you liked? The young kid. Chad or Chase? What was Cole? What was his name?
Cole?
Is his name Cole?
Yes.
The young kid.
Uh-huh, Cole.
I seen him in our chat a couple of days ago.
Okay.
We do shows like this. He ain't gonna come in.
No, he might come in here. There's just probably something else going on.
But why?
I'll tell you. Talk about him later because there's
He's a very nice kid, and I like
very
him.
nice
And
boy,
I
young boy, very nice.
I want people to feel comfortable that if they're gonna come in the chat, that we're not just gonna, it's not gonna be like a free for all where everybody's, going at each other or whatever. I mean,
Oh, you were in there, Ma Brat. You saw what he was that chat, right? You were in there watching. You saw that. Yeah, last night he was in there. And last night you were in there. Now he was going on today calling me a tramp and I ruined families and something about this, that, and the other. And
no, be more specific. You ruined
I don't-
families like that in Italy.
Staten Island, yes, Staten Island. And Tony Pizza's like, that's a lie, actually. Or and everybody, I don't know. But
I come from a fractured home. And for some years, I didn't have a family. But I was able to get my family back.
well, that's good.
Year 2000. Yep, when I met my old man, which was cool. And I met the whole side of my family I didn't know.
Who has toenails like that? Whose toenails?
Family first.
Happy
Look, I
Columbus
want
Day.
to say this. If I think that this stand-up girl guy, or whatever his name is, right? I think we should cut him a little slack right now. Because, look, when you're like 70 or 80 years old, the brain gets atrophied, like shit happens, like you start.
Remember
like,
that? Oh, when the other guy had it. Remember he would kept telling us. Remember the other guy told us like every other day he had a stroke. His little partner,
Right.
and then he would be like, "Oh, I don't know how to send cash apps, but I just sent. I don't know how to send super chats, but I just sent super chats to people." And he would sing to you. He would sing to you in his DMs, right after strokes.
He's going out in his bathrobe. He's probably taking a shower with an umbrella. You know what I mean? He's probably.
It could be early signs of dementia.
You should know better than anyone.
That's true. Salt, pepper, ketchup. What's up?
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
I told Angel to check out the end of my video that from yesterday that you apologized to her. So she was going to check it out. Just like when you go in chats, don't bring up other people that are live. Because what happens is, like, say somebody's live right now and somebody comes in my chat and they're like, hey, this X, Y, and Z is live right now. And they're talking about X, Y, Z. Then all of a sudden, my numbers will start going down. And then people will run over there and they'll start watching that. Do you know what I mean? So don't go in another chat and promote another channel, And sometimes, and even the drama, people don't want to hear about. But whatever, watch her show and she respond. Oh, you heard? Okay, yeah. Because I was going to say she responded to whatever you did. And she didn't know that she could just time you out too. So it was kind of like an accidental block. Anyway, everything's all good. I put pepper on my pepper. Wow.
He's a good guy.
Angel's a good girl. Angel's good. Shout out to Dominic for you. We push back.
We push back. We love Dominic.
Heidi, Josie.
Those are good guys. Thank you for coming in. Mob Rats 1, Mob Rats 2, Rat Trap City. Who else? Teresa Murphy. Heidi, Amber. I haven't seen Amber in a minute, but Lori Love, Kim's for him.
I didn't
Calm
understand that your phone said. Your
Yeah,
phone's
I
going
know.
to start calling Amber now.
No, it's not. But yes, there's a lot of great people. Ricardo. Why do I never go on Angels? I'll tell you why. Because honestly, I love Angel. She's got a great show, and I will go in there, but we're doing shows every day, sometimes 2 times a day. And I have a dog who's been really, really sick and in and out of the vet. And it's just been very, very troubling. My little Maxwell, today he's finally doing better. But it was, man, it was seeing a
I could have
dog,
gave him an IV. Did you want me to get? I could give him an IV fluids.
seeing a puppy like just like a little guy. He's like a little Maltese Chihuahua. He's like tough and crazy, but like he just the past few days he was throwing up. I don't know because I
Kelly
had
G.
company at my house and everybody's feeding him from the table. They're giving him like Subasad and provolone because he's Italian. You know what I mean? He likes that stuff, macaroni, pizza. But I just don't have the time. I really don't have the time. I love Angel. I love MRE, Maddie, all those guys. I support them 110%. But I
Well,
just
also, Joey will go on there one day, but also we're a
yeah.
partnership. So he
Yeah.
goes on shows and represents our channel on some shows. I'm on some shows representing the channel. We're a partnership. You know what I mean? He'll go on there. He just like he's got a lot going on right now with between his health and stuff at home, and then making time for me and
And
all
then
my issues. I take up a lot of his time with my.
my cards.
Bye, Megan. I'll see you later. Okay, go ahead. Walk around. I'm gonna mute it quick.
Plus, I feel like I'm a blight on, like if I go in Angels chat, like I don't know, like I don't know. I feel like I don't want to like draw bad attention because like I do stupid things a lot, like I curse and stuff like that. I don't want to go in there cursing and saying things because I'm angry. I'm always angry, and I just don't want to do that too because from what I understand, like the chat is. I learned it's probably something you don't want to go in there talking crap and stuff like that. It's just not good. Creates a lot of problems. So, but I love them guys. I have no problem with them. I love them. And the other thing is, for some reason, if I comment, it comes up as Lauren's name. Beath is like no one anymore. Beath doesn't exist. Why is that? Why when I comment it's your name? How do we fix that? I gotta really get back into YouTube again.
Well, I did
Slack.
make a one of the accounts is like an NB8 with a J on it, but that's a lot. Joe goes into chats using this account, and people be like, "Hey, Lauren, hey."
Yeah, I know, and I try to like do it because like I'm a wigger, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, yo, what up? You know what I mean? I try to do it like that, but still they think it's her.
Ryan saying hello.
Who is?
Ryan, Teresa's son, Ryan. He's home.
Oh my God! Hi Ryan, how are you?
Angel does have a fun show.
Ryan, we gotta hang out, bro.
We got to get Ryan on. And
gotta
you
do a
and
little
Chuck and the
public.
cards and the brother-in-law. Callie G, did somebody put up a community post?
I'm talking about going out and hanging out.
Yes, we're going to make plans for that. But Callie G, did you see there was a
we're
community
not gonna
post?
no. We're not going to make plans. I want to go out with him, not with you,
Okay.
not with his mom. I want to just hang out with him.
And I'll go hang out with Teresa.
Clubs, hit a couple of bars. You know what I mean? He's a Major League Baseball player. You know
I'll go hang out with Teresa at that time.
No, we can't have his mommy around. No.
All right. Well, the thing is,
like a man's night out. It's going to be like me, Deuce 5, SPK, Bondicio. We'll get the crew together.
Callie G, did you see Kelly G, somebody put up a community tab post, and there was a list of people where their children were threatened to be doxxed, and your children were on that list. I'm not going to mention their name or anything here, but I'm just letting you know. So go look around for that, or find a way to get in contact with me. I'll send it to you. That's all. Assassinino, what's up, brother?
Scare tactics. Look,
Just to let you know, Angel, I think I sent it to you. You saw that, right? I don't think Angel. My kid was. I wasn't. Actually, I wasn't on the list that day. I'm not on that list. Yeah.
Here's what you. If anybody has a problem with me and they want to come meet me to like settle a couple of scores, here's what you do: get in your car, go to 86th Street and 15th Avenue. Right? There's an Outback on the corner. If you go one block over, you'll go to Bay 8th. Okay? Now, you need to be on the opposite side of the street where the Bay 8th sign is, because there's a sign that says Bay 8th. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see it. What you got to do if you want to settle a score with me is go to that sign and look up at the sign and yell, "Hey, yo, Joey Bay 8th, where are you?" And then that'll get me to come, and then we can meet up. How about that? Go to the sign, actually say Joey Bay 8 3 times, "Where are you?" and I'll appear like a genie, and then we could handle our business.
Like Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Like Beetlejuice. She's
go.
on that list. Yeah. See, Assassinino, you're on that list. I think Mom Blanchard was already doxxed.
Yeah. Right.
And this is the level these people stoop to, you know what I'm saying? And if anybody wants to find me, go to that Bay 8 sign and say, NB Lauren, NB Lauren, NB Lauren.
No, that's not going to work.
Why?
Not going to work. It's my sign. You get your own sign.
Okay, so I'll do the Bath Avenue sign next door to it.
No. Diker Park is good.
Don't even mention the name in here, Mobland. Don't even give him that satisfaction. But yeah, your kids would put up Mobland. Your son.
We're not that big enough to where we could influence someone's channel. I mean, they probably got more subs than us. Now, the stand-up girl and his partner are going to do a show, and they're going to have more people because people want to hear them respond. I'm not getting involved in this because I'm telling you right now, I don't wear dresses and I don't have high heels, so I'm out.
Assassinino, I gave you.
I can't.
An email address. Send me an email, and I will email it to you.
Are you crazy? This guy's older than my mom, and I'm going to beef with him? I'll take her to lunch. And then where are you going to take her? The fucking old folks home? Please.
Well, he's going to call me a tramp to my face, and then when I respond to that in a certain way, allegedly, he's not going to like it. Assassinino.
Is he the fishbowl guy? Is he the fishbowl guy?
No, this isn't fishbowl, no.
You sure? Because that dude is very, very suspect, that fishbowl guy with those thick eyeglasses.
I think he's a fish tank.
Those are like fucking bulletproof eyeglasses he had. It was unbelievable when I seen those goggles. I was like, whoa. Fucking probably see into fucking outer space with those. Holy shit. Forget the James Webb telescope. Just put those things on. You'll see the Milky Way.
Assassinino, there's no names, but they're claiming that they have pictures of them and they're going to put them up. There's no names on this list except for your name. They're saying we have X, Y, and Z's people. Mike Slick.
Slick is a good
they have
guy.
pictures of your kids, Grant. That Lori Love.
People.
Lori Love, they're saying they have pictures of your children. Dominic Crea.
We love Lori. Lori is my love. Yes, I love her.
I don't know some of these other Callie
I like C. I don't know C.
C's on there.
Yeah, C is
Nasty Box. Oh, I might be Nasty Box. I might be on this list. I might be number 2 as Nasty Box. Would that be me? Is that something they call me? Nasty Box?
Maddie, what do you think about the Jets win? You're a Jet fan, aren't you? You know how I know people are Jet fans? Because they never really talk about football. Like, we never really talk about it because, there's nothing to talk about. But now we have something to talk about. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Maddie could possibly be a Jet fan. Yeah, 3-2. That Robert Sully he seems like he's a pretty good coach, Robert Sully. Yeah, he's good. He's from Lebanon. His family's from Lebanon. He's a Lebanese coach. Didn't that Christopher Trock say he was Lebanese?
Yes.
He probably loves Robert Sully. Yeah. I asked him to look up Ahmad Mugnia. He thought I was joking. Go look him up. Oh, yeah, he was from Lebanon.
Anybody
They
want?
got him. They killed him. The forces killed him.
Mobland, call him something else,
a lot.
please. Mobland, call him something else, please. Make up a nickname for him. And you can just make up a nickname for him in chat. I don't want to even see his name in chat. It makes me sick.
Why
Love you,
don't you
brother.
just call him Chad McDonough?
And
that's
Teresa,
him.
you did the same thing. How about a Gacy?
No, how about Chad McDonough?
There's the link if anybody wants to come up.
Chad McDonough. Yeah, if anybody wants to come on and you don't want to be on with me, I'll get off. No big deal. But I think we really made a step forward today. And I'll tell you
We definitely
why.
did. We definitely did. Those fetal alcohol syndrome phase tranny. Right. Now you can do all the shows on me and you're going to look ridiculous. Look ridiculous. And meanwhile, on the other end, we are going to continue to have all our friends, and you are losing people because the people that you're going after right now, a lot of your subscribers supported, and some of the people you are also associating with, your subscribers didn't like. And then you got some problems with the way your looks are.
But here's one thing that you really have to think about. Okay, now, what was said to him? Right? What are people saying to him that allegedly you said about him?
What do you mean?
Him saying that stuff, he might think he's just responding to you.
No. So I mean, I take little digs at him here and there on videos. Are you kidding me? Of course I do.
So you take little digs, and then someone's telling him, "Oh, she said this, she said that," and just like stirring everything up. So my advice:
clip of him up on MB3 the other day. Come on, I do take little digs at him, but the point is,
leave her alone and just come after me. That's going to be the best thing you could do, stand-up guy, and what's his name? Sons of Italy. You guys aim your guns at me. Leave her out of it. Because she gets pretty Monita. Hey, how are you, sweetie? Good to see you. Same old shit popping. People popping off at the mouth.
Mike's like, you do care because you have these weird people who you don't know. You have beautiful daughters and you don't want strangers looking at your daughters. So yes, you do care if you think about it that way, because they're not putting these pictures up of your children to say, oh, look how sweet, these pretty girls. No,
he didn't say he doesn't care. He said they don't scare him. There's a difference.
Okay. I was going to say, I mean, my daughter is beautiful. She's a great kid. The thing is, these men, when they put up a picture of her, I got to worry about these weird men maybe actually looking at her while they might be touching themselves or something, which is disgusting.
You can't live your life that way.
I'm not scared. What do you mean?
Because what do you think that, I mean, come on. So much with this technology and the internet, you don't think that, people get into people's phones. I mean, that's crazy. That shit happens all the time. I know you don't want it.
I'm in your phone every day.
But it's happening to someone else's kid. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm in your phone every day.
Yeah, and I'm getting a new phone and new everything soon. And I'm pissed because I really like this phone, but you destroyed it.
How the heck did I destroy your phone? It has nothing to do with it.
It doesn't ring right. My Bluetooth in my car, I can't make it. It doesn't come out right. It makes humming noises. Forget it. You destroyed it.
That has to do with me.
Yeah. I think
For
so.
what? I mean, prove it. For what? What did I do?
You get in there, you look, you shut my ringer off, and
I
then
never
like
did.
you
I
call
can't shut.
me, and you
There's
go,
no way
"Where
I
did
can.
you put
I
the
cannot
phone?"
shut your ringer off. There's no way I can shut your ringer off.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
You
I
gotta
can't.
get it.
There's no way I could do it.
Get
Absolutely
the.
no way.
I don't buy it with you. You're good with computers and that
You're
stuff.
making that up right now. You're making that
No.
up.
I look at my search history. I'm like, I searched for what? I'm looking at this shit. I'm not going to say what you were searching for, but it wasn't me. And you look in my phone and see what I'm searching for too. That is some crazy shit.
It's all under the Bay 8 thing, though. Even when I'm trying to get this morning, I'm trying to sign in on my computer to NB3. It's telling me to check my Galaxy. I couldn't even get in there because I don't have a Galaxy. Huh?
Right.
Did you click yes for me?
No.
Why?
No, I didn't. And another thing is you changed all my passwords. And then when I'm like, what's my password for this? I don't know. You changed all my passwords.
I can't remember my own passwords.
Right. That's why I stick to a couple of different passwords. I don't have a lot. But passwords have to mean something to me. It has to be something that I will never forget in my life.
Oh my goodness, you're just putting me down. So now I got these tranny channel
I'm
putting me
not
down,
putting
and now
you
I got
down.
Joe dissing me. So now this goes
I'm not
both ways.
dissing you.
Oh,
You're the best thing that's happened to me in a long, long time.
okay. You got a good way of
You
showing it.
really,
Hey,
you
Doo
really
Brown.
are.
Wait, we haven't seen Doo Browns in town for a long time.
I was worried about him. I thought he switched. I thought they got a hold of him. I thought they kidnapped him. I thought they gave him some fucking truth serum or something. They gave him something, but he's back, and that's good to hear and good to see. He's been a very good friend, Doo Brown. And he's a nice guy, too. But this whole thing with straight up guy,
No, he's not straight at all.
you girls should handle that one. Seriously.
Oh,
That's
what
like,
happened? Doo Brown, is everything okay?
get the girls together and do
I thought
I don't
LCN meant Lee Cole News. I really feel like I'm something's wrong right now. I'm gonna have to mute this for a second.
Gacy is part of LCN. What is LCN? Rick Ziller. YMCJ, Gay Pride. Yeah, I know. He's with the Sinaloa cartel. Yep. Yeah. Every now and then I'll hop on the internet and look at they how they have the organizational charts, of who runs the group. I saw Sinaloa cartel. It had El Mayo and El Chapo on top. It had his sons, and then right next to his sons it had JC. So he's high up. He's next in line, JC, with the Sinaloa cartel. I got family that's Mexican that are from that area. The cartel runs it. There's no police force that's the cartel actually runs these areas. Could you imagine? Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. He said if a gringo like me went over there and was roaming around, he said they'd rob me, they'd shoot me, they'd forget it. You got to be there with another person. You got to go there with another Mexican. It's lawlessness over there. They do what they want with you over there. So I doubt that JC is even close. Yeah. JC. JC's a gambling man, JC. I admit I liked him for 2-3 weeks, JC, but something happened. I don't know. He was a real Gene Barello disciple, JC. That was another thing. I couldn't understand. They idolize these guys. I mean, they look at them like they're heroes or whatever. They're not heroes. Not heroes at all. Shout out to Joy Faraci. I think about you a lot, especially when I see that Sammy. Oh man, let me tell you, I couldn't even think about it. I couldn't even think about what she's going through for the last 40 years. To have this guy running around and people are kissing his ass like he's like the Godfather. No, that shit is not cool. That is not cool, man. Kid's 17 years old. I could not imagine. Like when you like when you hit your teen years, like that's when life starts getting like, you start like getting grown up at that point and start doing grown up things. And it's pretty cool for a little bit. For me, the 40s, horrible. 30s, nah. I'd say from like up till about 20 something, 25 maybe was cool. 24. Yeah, 24 maybe. This kid's killed at 17 years old. And they lied on him and said he was some sort of drug addict and he was like drunk or high running. I mean, come on. You crazy? They make it seem like it's the kid's fault. Nah, that's bullshit. And it's really bad when that happens because we lose sight of that. These people are like glorifying this guy, but some of the shit that they did, bad. Especially I come from that neighborhood, so I know some of the stories of like how these people really were. No. Like the whole gas pipe thing. Like I knew his nephew. His nephew got killed. And some of the stories with him, oh my God. I mean, that's why I tell you, in the neighborhood, he probably was one of the worst in that neighborhood. In that neighborhood had some crazy dudes back then, but him, forget it. Yeah. Could you imagine that there was a time when you had a Tommy Karate, a gas pipe, Sammy, and like a Greg Scarpa all in the same area? Talk about like evil. Oh my God. But people looked up to them. Thankfully, I wasn't one of them. Because who wants to look up to those guys? Because in the end, look at what they did. Although Tommy Karate, I guess he kept his mouth shut, so. But you shouldn't get credit for keeping your mouth shut. That's what you're supposed to do. But he had a pretty bad reputation.
69 people here. Everybody hit the thumbs up. Please give us a thumbs up.
If you hate FBI and you hate Gacy or Stand Up Girl and those guys, hit the like button. Actually, who cares? What does the like button do?
It just tells us, it makes me feel better that people like me.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're here now. So, people like you when they comment. I mean, we could pretty much see the people who, like us.
Right, Fetal.
Like, for example, like Del Strain, right? Like Del Strain. Now, Del Strain does not realize one thing about Bay 8th. Honestly, not a lot of people make fun of me.
It puts us in the algorithm.
Not a lot of people make fun of me.
Yeah,
And
because they know that people.
He keeps making those toe comments, and I see it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, yeah.
Who does that? Who?
Del String.
Well, do they know that? See, a lot of people stop going after
No,
you because
no.
they
Do
know
they
that
know?
they know that
No,
they're going to have me after them. Now,
no.
the thing is, Joe,
I could dish it out, meaning like I can make
Joey,
fun of people, but you can't make fun of me. I'm very, very, like, I just, for some reason, no. No, I'm not that kind of guy. Like, I don't, like, in my personal relationships, like, not a lot
I
of
talk
people
crap
crack
to you all the
jokes on.
time. Like once a week,
But
it's
you're a
something.
woman. It's different. He's not a woman. He's Del Strain.
I'm always talking crap. How many times a day do
Because
I say something to you like nasty just
because I have
because I woke up
learned
and I didn't drink my
I
coffee yet?
have learned to just, like, it's just like white noise after a while. It's like, when you're an athlete and there's like 60,000 people, Parasite, Slayer, Maddie, these guys that like sports, they know, because like they know that these athletes, they don't hear the crowd noise. They're just focused on the job at hand. And that's
Exactly.
like with you. When you start talking that mess, it's just like, rah, rah, because she talks a lot of shit. Let me tell you, a lot. I just let her talk. And I let her think that she's like running shit, but she knows she's not running shit. I watched a documentary today on Netflix. You sports guys, it's called The Redeem Team. Okay? So what happened was,
Okay, but you make
from
these
like,
side-handed things.
yeah,
And then it's
yeah.
like, no, like these under the table type little things. Like you think that I'm not going to
From
catch on to some,
19
I'm
from
slow or something, and you know that I'm on
1936
point with that,
from
Joey. Hey, Don.
1936 to 1988, at the Olympics, USA used college basketball players. Okay, so you guys probably know the story. So in 1972, they lost to Russia on some BS, but 1988 they lost to Russia, and then they said, "Screw it, we're going to the professionals." Now it made sense. That was David Stern, because he wanted to make the NBA worldwide. So if you put the NBA players at the Olympics, the world's going to get to see them. Well, what happened was in 1992, you had the first Dream Team. Now, that's the best dream. That's the best compilation of basketball players ever. 11 out of the 12 guys are in the Hall of Fame. You're not going to get that on any other Dream Team, whatever. But
Hey,
what
Carol.
happened was in 2004, they lost. They lost to, I believe it was Argentina, with Ginobili and those guys. It was Argentina or Spain, one of them. So they had the Redeem Team in 2008. And what happened in 2008 was Jerry Colangelo took it over. Back in the day, it was a committee that got the players on the team. Jerry Colangelo said no. He's like, I'm going to pick the coaches and all the players myself. He got Mike Krzyzewski as the coach, and he picked the players. And in 2008, in 2004, you could call me Tosef. I'm just breaking your balls. I'm just
Does he
joking.
have a perm?
Who has a perm?
That
You
guy,
can call
Angry
me.
Sick.
I'm joking, Del String.
No, but
Seriously.
this guy's name right here, John Abruzzi. That's not your name, John Abruzzi?
He's Italian, John Abruzzi. I
They
know
say that
John
he can't
Abruzzi.
pronounce his name.
He's from the
I
old
don't
neighborhood.
think he's got his hair perm for a minute because his hair
So
is
2008 was the Redeem Team. They had D Wade, LeBron, Kobe. That was the key, getting Kobe Bryant on the team.
you know this when you
And
got
let
to
me
bring
tell
it out.
you,
This is
that
now I'm
team,
going to
they
be
say
mad
that that
because
team
you
is,
got to sit there
they
and you
say
got to
that
stick.
that
You
team
don't
is
listen
better.
to me.
How would
And
that team be better
oh man,
than Jordan? No. 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 The problem with Jordan was whatever level you played at, he could play a couple levels higher. So if you were like, 100, he'd be at 105. If you were at 90, he'd be 95.
you
He
change the
always
subject.
had the ability, Jordan, he always had the ability to let the other players play the game for a couple of quarters And then it was like, all right, well, we'll lose them by 5 points. Well, now I'm going to take over. And that's the difference between Jordan and everyone else. He just got it to that next level. And unfortunately, being a Knick fan and a Ewing fan, it really hurt because some of those Knick teams were really good. They just never had, like, they just couldn't get over that hump. And 1993 was the worst example of that. And I'll say it again. They won 60 games. They had Pat Riley. They had Ewing. They had John Starks. They had the whole thing going on. No, I'm not ignoring what she's saying. But
no, because you sit there. I'm telling you right now that Carlos is a fucking piece of shit. And you sit there and you stick up for him instead of like going along. The whole chat is trying to explain it to you. And you're like, not until like he says something to me.
Explain what?
I don't know. And this pisses me off because then it's like you don't even fucking listen to anything I say. Anything I say. I don't. That shit pisses me off. He's a stupid, toothless piece of shit who starts half this fucking bullshit, and the people going after me. And you're saying no because he likes you. He doesn't fucking like you. He acts like a undercover person, acting like your friend for information on certain things. He is not your friend.
Absolutely not.
Oh my fucking Lord. You're calling me a liar now. Now I'm a fucking liar, Joe. I'm a liar.
I'm saying he's not getting info about me. What info is he getting?
Because you're not giving him any information. But there are things that came out that he could have only heard from me and you when we had phone conversations with him. And tell me that's not true. And I told you this. You're thinking, oh, maybe it's this one, maybe it's that one. No, it was him.
It's not that I'm thinking it's this one, it's that one. I don't care. Why do you
then
care?
don't sit here on this panel and stick up for him when the whole chat and me are trying to tell you that he's a piece of garbage.
And I'm not.
And I got now it's like my partner's a Carlos lover. Bullshit. I got some Carlos loving partner.
Okay. Are you done? Can I speak?
You're talking about You're talking about apples, and I'm talking about oranges over here.
No, it's not that. You want to get back on this beefing trail? Okay, let's do it then.
No, there's nothing to go back on this beefing trail, but this conversation was 5 minutes ago, and you're sitting there saying what, oh, well, I'll ask him, but he'll say no, and don't even bother asking him. Don't talk to him, okay?
No,
remember when he was trying to recruit us to get on the phone with those people, okay, and be over there on that side? He thought you were some kind of idiot, that you were going to fall for it. He was playing you. Like you're some kind of idiot that's going to get on the phone and have a backroom conversation with those idiots. Why would he ask you that in the first place unless he wants to insult you? But I'm wrong.
Okay. Now, like I said.
Say, Lauren, you're right.
If you're going to respond to everybody that has a negative thing to say about you, then we're just going to be beefing.
No, but when I'm talking about it here, it's like you're going against what I'm saying.
I'm not going against what
you say. I never go against nothing you say.
I'm not going against what you say. I'm just
trying to what? Keep the peace with him?
No, not keep the peace with him.
I'm not going to do show after the show going after his I'm not going to do show after show going after his toothless ass. But I know a lot of the shit that these guys are being fed is because he's buddies with them and he talks to them. Because a lot of it sounds like stuff that he says. And I'm 98% sure that he's got something to do with that part of it, okay? And then there's certain things that we were on the phone and we said to him. And then all of a sudden, people on the other side, whether we were feeding him false information or not, it's coming out of their mouths. And who do you think it came from? And this is supposed to be somebody who was supposed to be your friend.
But who gives a fuck? Who cares?
Nobody gives a crap, but like but as I'm bringing it up, you're like kind of like defending the guy. Don't say nothing at all. It's better to say nothing at all. Better to say nothing at all than to say anything.
You bring them up. I don't bring them up. You bring them up. You bring these people up. I told you 15,000 times. Which direction are we going in? You want to go with these people? Great. Let's go with them. But if we're going to, you can't like have 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
No, if there's something that
We're
we
not
need to
gonna be
respond
able
to,
to
we'll respond to
respond.
something. Absolutely. And if he's
But-
part of he's part of the situation, then it's going to be brought up. But then I'm saying something. It's like, well, Carlos, whatever. He's a snake. He is a snake. Press 1 in the chat if you think Carlos is a snake. You saw that on somebody community tab. Me too.
Hold on 1 second, please. Sorry.
You're going to go now. Now he's going to get off. Talking about, I don't even know anything
No,
about
I don't have to go.
I don't even know anything about boxing. You're talking about this boxing match.
Yeah, because certain people in here like boxing, not everyone, just like certain people like talking about other things. So we got to talk it's a variety show, or you just want to talk about people.
No, it just came to my attention that you're like sitting there saying that kind of like I'm wrong about a certain topic.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't want to address that.
But it was being addressed by your partner. Your ride or die. Me and you to the end, remember?
Yes. And I can guarantee you of one thing, that if it was him, I wouldn't be saying, hey, dude, we're homies.
He's not your homie.
Then he's not my homie. That's it. But I don't feel comfortable coming on here and doing this when this is not in our game plan. This is not what we agreed that we were going to do. This is not the route that we wanted to go. Because the minute we don't talk about beefing, then we're down to 20 people.
I don't care if it's down to 20 people, though. But right now, I wanted to address something.
You think, I mean, really, do you want people to come in here just because we talk shit? Then
No.
let's do it.
No, but once in a while, we're going to respond.
Let's do it. But when you straddle that fence of talking shit, it gets out of hand. And then you know what? The beast of Joe comes out sometimes. And then you can't be like, all right, we're going to have like a controlled, argument. No, they always go left. It always goes left. And I'll come on here tomorrow and I'll be screaming and screaming and screaming. Then I'll be fighting with you. I'll be fighting with this one. No. I mean, we're at like, what more can be said about the situation? Do you want to just keep going? Okay. You hate the kid. You want nothing to do with him. He's X, he's Y, he's Z. Okay, great. What else? What's left to do? Like, what is left to do?
You make me look stupid, though.
How do I make you look stupid? I'm not making you look stupid. I'm trying to calm you down and get us into a different direction because I could very, very easily hype you up. Go. You understand? I'm trying to be like the level-headed one here. We know what the deal is. We talk offline. We know what's going on. But
you can't say it publicly. You say it privately.
If you're going to address everything everybody has to say, then people are just going to say things because they know it's going to get you off. Do you realize that people have been making comments all week in the chat? For the last week, we've been on for how many days? People have been saying stupid shit. When have I even addressed that? I don't even look at it anymore because it's a waste of time. Because what can you really do? I mean, what could you really do? Like, what could we do?
Hell effing no, Juju Brown. Hell effing no. He acts like he's the saint of this community and does nothing wrong. And then he is doing half this doxing behind the scenes, the trolling, the going after women under sock accounts. Hell no. He's got a problem with certain people because they platformed pizza and pizza's a racist. But then the next day he's got Bofa on his channel who said all sorts of racist things about people. The biggest hypocrite. You can have whatever opinion you want about him. I'm just telling you, be careful what you say to him because he'll tell everybody. Don't have any private conversations with you. He's the biggest snake. If you've seen some of the message I had with me and him, and if I posted them, and then if you saw like the way I keep it 100, dude. I don't agree with this going after women, the doxing. Yeah, you do. He sent me pictures of all sorts of people's family members.
Okay, so Maddie, what is your opinion of defending yourself? Because you tell me your opinion of defending yourself, and I'll tell you mine. Okay, what is your opinion? What? Someone comes on a show and says something about you. Like, how do you defend yourself? Like, what is defending yourself? I want to know. Like, how do you defend yourself? Because I'll tell you how I defend myself. You want to know how I defend myself? I defend myself by trying to look away. Because if I look at it, what'll happen is I'll do something stupid and I'll get in my car and I'll drive somewhere. Okay? Is that defending myself? Now, is someone going to bring it to me? Absolutely not. We've established that. There's not one person on here that's going to say, all right, meet me at this street corner. I'll be there. It's not going to happen. So then what is defending yourself? Oh, you talked about me, F you? Like the dude, what's his name? This guy, the gay guy with the stand-up guy. Okay, like, all right, you said your piece, done. It's over with. By me defending myself is not talking about it. Because if for me to address these puts me in a bad situation. Puts me in a bad position.
What is Carlos going to do? He's not coming to your house. He's a wuss.
No,
Carlos can't even afford him coffee.
You understand how stupid and dangerous that is for me?
Yeah, that was stupid and dangerous that night. It had nothing to do with me. I was sleeping at that time.
Does not talk about it. Because the more I talk about it, the more angry I'm going to get. And the way you guys defend yourself and the way I defend myself is two different things.
Oh my God.
You guys defend yourself by doing a show. I can't do it that way.
You hear him? He's yelling at me.
Joe, stop yelling at her right now.
Okay, I'm sorry, Kaka. No problem. I'm
going?
not yelling at her. I'm saying, so it's different strokes for different folks. You want to defend yourself by doing a show? That's great. You could do that. I can't do that too well. I've proven that I could go crazy. I get rattled, and then like my dog's scared. Everybody in the house is scared. There's people biting their nails. I'm running out. I'm doing this. It's a completely different thing for me than it is for you. So the way I defend myself is say, let it go. It's not even worth it. They're not going to do anything. I thought people on YouTube, like they talk a big game. Let's meet up. There's only not many people who are going to do that. Not going to do it. So I got to think of a different way to defend myself and what I have. And I can't.
Both of us, though,
you guys are completely different. You guys do a great job. You do the funerals. That's your way of getting at people.
Joey.
Much more power to you. Yes.
Stop yelling
yes,
at Mom.
Sweetie. I'm not yelling at your mom. I wouldn't do that. You know that. Come on.
Yes, you
I
do.
yell at her or she yells at me. No, I'm animated. So that's how I'm dealing with this right now, is not even talking about it. Now, the truth of the matter is you have feelings that are for YouTube, and then you have feelings that are for the back room. I'm learning. It doesn't take me that long to understand how the dynamics of YouTube works, okay, and how this thing is going. Okay, so you always got to show a happy face to a dirty trick. Remember that. Okay, so me, I'm crazy. I want to be crazy like a fox. So, no, I've taken the wash woman route. I've done that, but then after a while, it's like, no, there's just like, what are you gonna do? And then people are like, saying, meet me on this street corner. Like, come on, man. Like, I actually did that. And that's how dumb I am. Because if the dude walked out of his house and didn't hide behind those blinds, you know where I'd be calling you from? I'd be calling you from Rikers Island saying, hey, man, please stop the violence. I mean, come on. Give me a break. So this is something that I've proven that I can't handle too well. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at arguing with people and because, If the argument starts leaning a little towards one side, then I got to bring it back over to my side. You guys
but
do a good job at entertainment.
I would say about 80% of the time, I'm telling you that we don't need to do shows about arguing when you say you see certain things. So when I'm mad about something, support me.
But this, you don't think I support you? Come on. Really. I just don't like letting people on YouTube 110% know what I'm thinking 110% of the time. I like to keep some stuff inside and let them think what they're going to think. But we know what we know. They're not doing nothing.
Nobody's doing nothing.
Anything. I don't understand. If someone was in front of your house taking pictures, right? And this is the God's honest truth. If you would have let me know that, I could have been at your house in 13 minutes. I would have did 170 miles an hour to get there in 13 minutes. What more do you need to know? If stand-up homo wants to take you out to lunch, okay, well, who's going to be sitting at the table next to you when you're at lunch with him? That's all you need to know. That's it. That's what you have in me. You want me to come on YouTube and tell the world that I'm going to defend her and I'm going to say, Carlos, you're this, you're that. Okay, fine. But I think you know what the truth is, and when you really need a friend, what I'll be to you. But I can't be the friend woofing at all these people because it leads nowhere. It doesn't get me to a good point, and it doesn't get you to a good point. You might think you're at your best when you're going at these people, but it's actually, it takes away from the creativity of what we're trying to do. And we can't even get anything off the ground because we're always bogged down with this BS.
Thomas, you don't even know how many people I've talked to behind the scenes to bring them on the channel to do other things. So, no, but if I feel like I need to address something, I'm going to address something.
Because if it's YouTube and it's entertainment, then they should come on and do it. They should come on and do the show. But it's like, you know, like people are like, hey, why don't you go on FBI show? Well, I'll tell you why I don't go on FBI show. A, because I probably won't have nothing nice to say to him. B, I could tell you right now what I'm going to say to him. And C, it's going to be recorded and he's going to put it for the whole YouTube listening people for their pleasure. And no matter what I say is going to be taken completely different. I remember one time I'm screaming at him on the phone. Okay? I look over to my right and I see my border collie shaking because I'm screaming. The minute I seen that, I said, all right, FBI, I'll give you a call and maybe we'll work it out. Goodbye. Right then and there, everybody thought, oh, he yelled at him and now look at him. He wants to make peace with him. I saw my dog shaking. It changed me and I stopped. But everybody thought like, oh, they're going to be friends. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. So what's the point? So, like I said, let him talk, FBI. He could talk, I'll talk, but everybody knows that he has my number and I have his. If it was something more than just words back on YouTube, he knows where it's at. They all do. They all know where it's at. Elder Bars, Ricky fucking Valens. I actually liked Ricky Valens from the Bronx. But like he decided he was going to be like, you know, Mr. Captain Save-A-Ho, and he was going to tell me what I did to women, but he told me what he did to women. And I said, hey, that's your thing. I didn't say it was my thing, but everybody has a fucking opinion about what I do or what I say. But when but I don't care what they do to people. That's on them. So, if you want me to start screaming at my house, my Maltese Chihuahua will be right there with me, barking and snapping at you. But the Border Collie, I don't know. He's weak. He'll go in the corner. He'll start shaking. Okay? I'm a big fireworks guy. I never realized it for my whole life with fireworks. that I set off all these fireworks and they'd call the cops to people, I'm like, you piece of crap, I would just go crazy. You set off fireworks, my little dog, the border collie, he starts shaking. I don't know. Maybe he was in Vietnam and he's having like war flashbacks. But it like made me realize that maybe these people weren't calling the cops because they just don't like fireworks. Maybe they had a pet or something that was crazy. So, and that was like shaking or whatever. So
But
I
you
really
can talk like this without yelling. You
I
can
don't,
talk like
I
this
don't want
without
people
yelling.
to know what I'm thinking. You do. You let it be known too much. You let people know too much. You want to go at these people? Okay. But look at the way they go at you. They do it. They don't come on shows. They just do the background shit. But you want to address them on a show. Okay. But where's that going to
All
get?
right, so then I'm going to do shady stuff to Carlos behind the
It's
scenes.
not-
Perfect.
no,
Good idea.
I'm
Good
not
idea.
saying do that
Now
either.
I am
I'm
going
not
to
saying
blame
do
him.
that either. I'm saying completely let's get away from
That's
it.
what he's doing. I don't even 90% of the time we're doing shows on other stuff. If I feel like I want to respond to something, then you should back me. That's all I'm
I
saying.
do 110%.
Okay.
What happened when you showed me the video? What did I say?
Set up a stream.
Let's go. I'm ready to go at all times.
I didn't see a question from Pretty Monita. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at chat for a minute. The kid needed me to find her black leggings. Teresa, that's all I'm saying. We're supposed to be adults. Why is it always drama? That's ridiculous. 2 years from now was that it, Monita? Or I don't know. She put a question in if that was it or if I missed it. Do you want to rewrite it, Monita? Unless that was it. From now, we're still going to be beefing about the same crap over and over. I've been in communities, and
Yep.
it's the same thing over and over and over and over. And you leave them for a year or 8 months, and they're still talking about the same subjects. It's not ending until you move away from it. Let's see if she rewrites it because I don't see it, Monita.
I
Hey,
know,
Andrew.
Salt Pepper Ketchup. I don't scare you through the screen, but if you've seen me in live 3D, like right in your face, you might think a little different. Possibly. Maybe I could change that. But the other thing is, you know, at some point, if you make a statement and say that this person said this about me, okay? This person is listening to the show. He gets in touch with me after the show and says, hey, Joey, yo, let NB know I didn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that type of person. Now, what type of person is, okay, so I'm not, so you expect me not to believe that person. Fine. But between me and you, that's some whole ass shit. And eventually I have no respect for him. Be a man. If you're doing it, tell me you did it and it'll be cool. But don't sit there and lie, because what you're telling me that Carlos is saying, he's telling me he's not doing it. So what am I supposed to do? Create a beef and like create this war, and then we'll find out that it was him or it wasn't him?
Just tell him to
how
keep our
could you-
names out of
how
his
could you
mouth and
confirm
tell him
this?
not to call you ever again. You don't need to even
How do
be
you
talking to him.
confirm this?
He works at Chick-fil-A. He can't even afford. How is he going to come pull up to you when he can't even afford coffee?
See, like Oliver, he makes a comment and says, Lee Cole, you're a snake. Okay. Now I'm going to say this. I've known Lee Cole. I don't know how long have I known Lee Cole. A year, 8 months, a year. Never had a problem with him. Don't think he's a snake. But some people are going to say he's a snake. Some people like I think that he's been straight up with me. I called him and wished him a happy belated birthday. The prick never returned my text message, which is fine. Okay, but that doesn't mean he's a snake.
You told me you're not returning his calls, but wait.
Yeah, whatever.
Lee Cole
Okay.
Lee Cole will
Anyway.
admit that hasn't been perfect and he's
But
made
people
mistakes.
think I'm a bad guy too, and people like me, and some people hate me. So, but I don't. Lee is not a. If you knew Lee, he's a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's never done anything to me. I mean, and That's what I'm saying, like with the whole Carlos thing. Like, if someone, I understand what you're saying. Don't think that, like, you're making these accusations and I'm just not saying anything about it. You know, like, bro, are you doing this, homie? Like, really, what's up? Because she thinks you're doing it.
I know.
He says no. So at that point, what am I supposed to do? Start a war when I know that all these people that are in the middle of this thing, they just keep it going.
I'm just saying, stay away from him. Stop
He
talking
doesn't
about
have to do. The thing is this. I think he's smart enough to know that he doesn't have to do this. Someone else will do it, just like Piggy. It's the same thing.
They are sticking up for him again.
I'm not sticking up for him. I'm telling you that he's telling me no, but I'm giving you another side of it. People pick up on this and they do it. These other fucking I'm not even going to say the names. You know the names of the people that get in the middle and start this. Like this fucking Boffa piece of shit. Where the fuck is he? Where
Hanging
are
out with
all these
Carlos.
people that disappeared that were my best friends that used to come on the show? They're just gone from YouTube?
Who? Boffa
No,
used to
they're
come on your
not gone
show?
from YouTube. They come
What do you mean?
back re-energized and they're another name.
Boffa used to come on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, Boffa did. Yep.
Was he your lawyer?
No, he wasn't my lawyer.
He goes on Carlos's
See,
now.
none of your business. That's what I'm trying to say. What does ride with your lady mean? How should I ride? By getting into a YouTube beef? Okay. Well, I don't think I should do that.
What are you
Because I
looking for?
think YouTube beefs are for
What are you doing,
girls.
face?
Me, I'm a man. I handle beef differently. I handle YouTube beef differently. Because I could go back and forth just a little bit. And then I'll get frustrated and I'll be like, okay. So none of your business.
I thought he was hit by a car a couple months ago. Like, he's full of crap.
I think the YouTube beef is just fun, a little game. I don't know. Ask Gunsmoke if what I think of YouTube beef. I don't know. Ask FBI. Ask that piece of shit in Philadelphia, dickhead of the streets. Ask him what I think of beefs.
I don't think we asked for the
My
link.
number's not blocked. Those guys can get at me. My number's not blocked. I send them messages. They don't return the messages. They don't return my messages. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Hold on, Lee wants us to drop the link for him.
Sure.
I was going to send it to him privately.
See, but right away, you guys think when I'm saying I handle YouTube beef differently, I'm not saying that I'm looking to fight these people. I want to meet them face to face so you could look at me and say, hey, this is who I'm talking about right now. Maybe I want to meet you and shake your hand. I'm saying that I think I have enough persuasion that if these guys are in front of me, they will not do shows talking about me anymore. Just won't happen. You guys think, oh, he's being a tough guy. He's going to do this. No, it's not about being a tough guy. It's about wanting to see an end to something that can get out of hand. Remember that time we went on FBI show?
Not me.
Lauren?
I never went on it.
No, when he put my phone number up.
Oh, yeah.
I said, let me text this piece of shit and let me see if my number's blocked. I text him. I never seen his face look down on his phone so fast. I hit send. By the time my finger was off the send button, he's looking down at his phone and I'm watching him on the screen. I'm like, the prick must have got the message. You realize that how much money did he make right after that? $80, $40, $20. Put my phone up. They started sending him money. And I'm like, this motherfucker, we just got him paid. He should have called me up, thanked me. Because he was bitching that he wasn't making any money. The minute that's what this is. So what are the YouTube beefs? It's a money-making ploy for people. It's not a real beef. It's not real. FBI is a street dude. FBI wanted to resolve the beef by having me and him come on Angel's show. That's how we wanted to resolve the beef between me and him. That's the truth. I wasn't going for that because it would have just went left. It just got real stupid. But that's how he wants to resolve a beef.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Dad.
What's up, old man?
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Listen, you didn't get my text message, you prick?
Dude, I've been so busy today. I had to do.
Oh, today? I sent it a few days ago. Today.
I've been sick all weekend.
Have
Sir,
you?
that's
sorry.
Yeah. But so check it out. Del Strain.
Here we go.
I like to, Del Strain.
No
if
more
that
beefing.
was- Del, 1 second.
Hey, Teresa.
I just want to say hi. Just say hi.
Hello.
How you feeling? Any better?
Hey,
How you feeling, Teresa?
I'm feeling better. I'm feeling much better than I was. Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
owe an
well, you
apology.
sound like you're
Once I owe an apology to Del Strain. Last night, Del Strain, there was somebody on his chat talking a lot of crap about me with your name. If that wasn't you, I apologize. Just so you
It
do
might
know,
have been.
because stuff like
He's
that
just
happens all the
good.
time, my man.
It's all in good fun.
Okay, well, I apologize to Del Strain. I should know better than to fall for that crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
What
glad to
again?
hear that. Huh?
He called me what? 7-toed Joe or 9-toed Joe? How many toes do I have, Del?
God.
9.5.
Who needs toes?
Lee is lying? No, I was on
Monkeys.
Angel.
No, because when you think about it, the feet, like on men, especially athletes, are like a very ugly thing. It's not like I walk around with flip flops. I always hide my feet. So
Yeah,
what
but the
difference?
toes are there for a certain reason. So we got to figure that out, right?
Yeah, I'd like to say one thing about last night, if you guys don't mind.
Go ahead.
You got a
Oliver wants to come up and talk to you. Do you mind?
Wait, you're going to say something about last night? You were
Yeah, let me
drunk.
talk
and you
about
watched
last
this.
night.
Is that what
No,
it was?
I
Yeah,
don't.
goggles on.
No, I don't feel like dealing with Oliver right now.
Okay.
His device is not connected, so.
Okay. No, listen. He did what he did last night, but what he really did is he showed some pictures of me being arrested and admitted that I have a criminal record, but I have no DUIs on it, no drugs on it, no orders of protection on it, and no kidnapping. So thank you, FBS, for putting that out there and making it clear that I don't have any of those charges like all you guys have.
Can you please tell me what this proves?
Nothing. It's stupid. To put that stuff up. It's all old
Yeah,
news.
I mean, like seriously, what does it prove? It proves what? It's just satisfaction on the part of this person who's putting it up. That
Yeah, that's
ha,
all
I
of it.
did this.
Yeah.
Well, they get money, possibly, you know.
But it's all been out there.
Oh,
My-
so it's a job. This is their job.
You can go to Truth Finder and find
Okay.
anybody.
Yeah, it
So
is.
they're being paid by somebody to do this so
Oh,
that
yeah.
they could get paid money. Are they claiming this money on their taxes?
Can we do a ding ding? Can we do like a multiple ding 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 ding? We have a winner. You should win something right now. Can we get her a gift? We should win something, a teddy bear or something.
Because I really want to understand what this proves by putting this shit out on people. I really, excuse my language.
I'm going to tell you what it proves. Here's what it proves. It proves that some people are criminals and don't have slime bag stuff on their report, and then you got other people who have criminal records that have slime bag shit on the report.
Yeah, but it only goes to
You got two
prove that
criminals.
the person who's paying them to do this is the criminal with the criminal
The
mind.
people paying them to do this are the people that give $20, $30, $40 to
Yeah,
people
it's
to
not
check.
big money.
You
Right.
know, it
Did
adds
they
up
put
for him.
Josie's up too? They put Josie's a mugshot of Josie up too in a record. Is that what? Did I hear that right? Did they do it to Josie too, or just you?
And what does that
they
do
did
to
it
our
to-
lives? What
Well,
is
yeah,
that? What is putting Josie's stuff up do to our lives?
Well,
Absolutely nothing. Who
That
cares?
bothered me more. That bothered me more than anything. The Josie thing. I don't care about me because listen, Everybody knows
I know, and I know Josie. If Josie cares about that, then yeah. Is it an invasion of privacy? Absolutely. Is it? Are you trying to slander her because she's putting a book out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that
wait
could
until the
be
book
it,
comes
too.
out. It's going to get better.
Well, they're
Because
doing
the
it
book
because
is
they're
not gonna-
mad that
the book-
there's stuff in the book that may be incriminating. So they're
No,
trying.
it's not that. They're just mad that the stuff in the book is probably going to be all truth and
Of
not
course, it's
fable.
going to
So
be
it's,
true. Why would she
you
put
tell the
lies
truth.
in
They
it?
don't want the truth.
Is it? It's not. Is it a fiction book?
No, it's a little bit of both. It's a nonfiction, fiction. It's hard to describe it. It's
I think that them putting your record up, Lee, and your picture up is the best thing, because what that would show people is, yes, I do have a record, and no, I did not turn on my friends. Put their
Yes.
picture up, and you're going to see that, yeah, they went to jail, but they told to get out of jail. So what are they trying to prove? That you're like someone who went to jail and kept his mouth shut? I mean, I don't.
And Joe, there's no drug dealing, there's no DUI, there's no ratting, nothing.
Right. So what are they trying to prove?
Right.
He thinks he's
Nothing. They're just trying to. They're trying to bully us because we don't like them and they can't sit at the cool kids table. That's what they're trying to do. That's my opinion. Right.
Whatever.
They want to sit with the cool kids. We're having a good time. We could sit on shows, even when we're not talking drama. We could laugh. We could all hang out together and get along.
Yeah.
We're not a bunch of rats, and they're
So
not
it's-
allowed
it's
to sit at our
happy-
table, so they're going to bully us. And haha, I got your. Look, we're in a mob community with a bunch of street guys, and Lee has. Oh my God, Lee has a mugshot. What a surprise!
No, I got about five of them. I got about five of them.
Five of them.
Okay.
These
And
guys
some
are
girls
all
find that
real
listen, the
deal.
bad boy look is sexy sometimes. Some girls find that.
Oh,
Sexy.
yeah, there's nothing sexy about a 62-year-old
Well,
man.
you're my
with
dad.
mugshots.
You're my dad, but I'm saying.
And they're talking about
You're
my mama,
62.
my mama daddies, my baby mamas, whatever the hell. They're putting up pictures of my baby mamas.
mamas
Yeah, all four of them. Why don't you put up all four of them? At least my pecker works, guys.
Joe Baguetta. Who's Joe Baguetta? BAG. Joe
I'm
Baguetta.
getting
Who's
rid
Joe
of him.
Baguetta?
He's gone.
I
did that. I
just
damned
don't know.
him.
Yeah, it makes me like laugh. It's like, so what? What is this going to prove? It's like, okay.
Hey, listen, another. I never cried when I got arrested. I took my medicine like a man. I never said I hit the wall and started crying.
Listen, what I said last night is I'd rather say that I've been to jail and not the nut house. Like his conviction was he was locked in the nut house, and my dad over here was put in jail. You know.
Right. Let's see, jail or mental patient.
I mean, I guess it comes down to like there's like a couple of things that you could get arrested
Jail and
for
rehab.
that there's no excuse for. But
Exactly.
the key to the whole story is that no matter what you got arrested for, that you took responsibility for what you did, and
right, you
paid your
took
debt to society
responsibility.
and you moved on.
Exactly.
They didn't do that.
Mhm.
So
Lee, I'm sorry, but Lee never claimed to be a saint either.
No, he did not. He
You
did.
know?
I got videos out with my record from a year ago. This is old stuff. That's
At least
all
he
it
has
is.
the balls to admit it.
At least he
I mean-
wears camo when he kidnaps women. Like at least he had camo on.
But you know what's funny? They couldn't find out on my record.
The camo
Because it's
shirt.
not
How come I
true.
have it but they don't?
Yeah, they couldn't find. Now they're looking for my baby mamas. Good luck with that.
Well, they put one up last week. One of your baby
Okay,
mamas.
so if you guys need pictures of the other three, I'll give them to you.
There you go. See?
Okay. Yeah, and that's the funny thing. They found my baby mamas, but I never get laid, according to them.
this is their life. It's called immaculate
I guess they,
conception.
I'm
This is
62.
their
I
whole
got,
life, Teresa.
I got kids and
Teresa,
everything.
it's
I
nonstop.
live my life.
I know, and it's just, this is silly. It's just silly stuff. I mean,
It is silly. Like hashtag enough is enough. But like,
Adrian-
I mean, there's certain
Adrian-
times when I'm gonna want to respond to something. I'm a human being. Like I said, I always said.
no,
I'm
and I
gonna-
totally agree with that. Sometimes you're in the mood to just blow it off and say, shove it up, you know what?
I don't even
And
watch
then there's
this stuff.
sometimes you're not in the mood and you say, you know what? God damn it, enough. I'm going to stick up for myself. And I
Well,
understand.
These
that.
new guys are gonna come on the scene and they think they're gonna pick a fight with NB. Like enough. Like you gotta. But how many shows have we done where we just had fun talking about TV shows and other stuff? Oh, here it is, Dad.
But you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get out of it, though.
Oh, who is that guy right there?
That you had camel on when you kidnapped the girl. At least you had a
Oh,
camel
yeah,
hunting
that's
shirt on.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
what the?
yeah. I hope, does FBS have one of himself being arrested?
Oh, I saw that one.
We
Yeah,
all
that
saw
shirt's
something.
pretty cool. Were you
I'm
hunting?
a fake criminal. I'm a fake
No,
criminal.
before he's going to commit a crime, you either wear black camo, you wear a face mask. Like Common Sense, every time Common Sense goes on these shows, he's wearing the mask because that's like the mask he does his crimes in.
His signature?
Yes, that's his signature.
Like the wet bandits in
Yes.
what's that, Home Alone?
Yeah. Well, last night they brought up a crime in Florida that was on my record. It was a stolen vehicle. But see, the reality is, then they seen that it was dropped.
No
The
worry about
reason
it.
it was dropped, it was a fight between me and a woman I bought.
No, don't worry about it. I'm not worried
No,
about it. Don't.
No, I just want to say it was between me and a woman that I bought a car for her. We broke up and she wanted the car. I wouldn't give it back to her.
Mm-hmm.
So we wound up in court over it. And then the DA dropped the charges.
Judge Judy?
Yeah,
You
like
know,
a Judge Judy.
No, it wasn't a Judge Judy. It was criminal court.
Oh.
It was criminal court. It was felony Judy.
Phil.
There you go.
There's Dad's next mugshot. He's going to be wearing the crown.
This is gonna be great. It's like you went
That's a
from
good one. I like that one.
we went from a thief to the king of YouTube. We're gonna do like a A&E special on you.
Well, listen,
How he rose from
I got a
common
second
criminal to
channel,
the-
people. I got a second channel. It's a wrestling channel, and we just did the tragedy and the deaths of the Von Erich family.
Oh
And
yeah,
So if you go over there and check that out, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, that would be interesting. I
Yeah,
remember that.
that's
And-
crazy.
And I'm going to get that channel to 10,000. So then I'll have
Do you
two
like
channels.
wrestling?
No, actually, I know a lot of people in it. I've been around that world for a long time. So it's actually more of my expertise.
Right.
There,
Well, do you
nobody-
know that I was sitting in the stands at Madison Square Garden when Hulk Hogan defeated the Iron Sheik? When the Iron Sheik had Hulk Hogan in the camel clutch and got out of
Oh,
it,
how the camel club.
and he won the champion. He won the belt. I was there. I got pictures and everything.
Oh, wow.
I think
That's
it was
pretty cool.
January. I think it was January 23rd, 1984.
Wow, you even remember
Or
the
was it the
date.
28th?
Good.
Hey,
Yeah,
Thomas Labard was saying he was expecting me to have more serious. Hey, Thomas, my more serious criminal charges, they never found out about. They weren't charges because nobody found out about them.
And they put fake ones. Didn't they put a guy up, like a black Lee Cole up? A guy
Yeah,
that
some
was
black guy named Cleveland Lee
Right.
Cole that kidnapped the woman.
Cleveland Lee Cole. And they said
I
that
mean,
was-
the thing about being a criminal is the point is not to get caught, really. I mean, let's not lose sight of that. So,
Well, sometimes getting caught is exciting.
yeah, well, it depends. I mean,
He
you're
likes the
getting locked up
excitement
with
of
her.
the excitement of getting.
Yeah, it's like on my Colorado charges. Two bounty hunters came from California, and it's in the article that they were chasing me down the road. But do you think those guys read that part of the article? Anybody could pick up that
Really,
article.
Lori? That's awesome. Yep, of course. I
Oh,
was involved. in
WrestleMania!
all that.
I remember the WrestleMania 1. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's I really would love.
But we knew Lou Albano's family because
Lou Albano, yeah.
my girlfriend was best friends with his daughter.
Yeah,
So
he lived up in Carmel.
yes, he did. Yeah.
They did something on the Von Erichs. Have you seen the Dark Side of Wrestling on Vice?
Yeah, we did one on today. Yeah, actually, I know the people that have that show. They wanted me to do a show in an upcoming season, just so you know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit with Dino Bravo. I saw that one. I guess
Oh
he
wow,
was
all those
involved.
names are gonna bring it back.
Yeah,
memories.
like he
Wow.
was involved with the Canadian guys up there, whatever.
And they put six bullets in his head because he thought he was a tough guy.
Wow.
And they found him dead with 6 bullets in his head and the remote control in his hand.
Holy.
Yep, him in his house. Yep.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
And it was
that's
someone
some
very
strange
close to
shit.
And they found $10,000 up in the closet. He refused to give it back to the mob. He said, "I'm not going to give you the money." No, he thought his attitude was, "Who can come collect it from me?"
Wow.
That was his attitude. So they sent a friend of his, that shot him 6 times in the head while he was watching TV.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Yeah. Very, very
Yeah, some of
interesting
those
story.
backstories.
We'll be doing something on that too. We just did a video on
Got a
Jimmy
lot of
Snuka.
sick people out there. Sick.
Yeah, we just did a video on Nancy Argentina, who was killed by Jimmy Snuka.
Yeah, Superfly. Yep, he got off from that too.
Yeah,
The Bruiser
Hogan-
Brody thing, that was crazy too.
and damn it, Mandy, yes, Hogan was hanging out with Miss Elizabeth, and Randy Savage kicked his ass. Went in the locker room and beat him like a bitch.
Yeah, like back here.
You know that, Joe?
My brother's into wrestling now. I don't even see how you could be into wrestling now. It was so much better
No,
back
yeah,
when I liked
exactly.
it. Big John Studd, King Kong Bundy, the Von Erichs. I mean, the
Wow.
Road Warriors.
Yeah. Oh my
I was
goodness.
into all of that. Yep.
lot
Bob
a lot of tragedy
Ivan
and death.
Putski, Ken Patera.
Yeah, oh wow, look at all these names. Wow. I used to watch this stuff back in the 80s. Oh my god.
Yep. By
Hey, how do
George the Animal
how do you think
Steel.
your Mets? How do you think your Mets are going to do this year in the championship game, Joe?
I
Oh, would
think
you
they're gonna
stop
cut.
it?
Well, I'm a Yankee fan, so I don't care.
Oh,
But I
okay.
was,
Well, we're cool then.
No, well,
did you see
know,
that
we were
shit though?
hoping.
I've never seen someone's ears like that. Did you see that kid Musgrove's ears?
Did you hear what he was?
Man, they say he
Roger
was putting
Clemens-
icy hot on his
Yes,
ears.
but Roger Clemens
Icy
started that stuff. Roger Clemens used to put it on his crotch, man, before he did a start.
Did
Oh
he?
my-
Yeah.
What?
I was watching it. Yeah, because if you're burning up and stuff, you don't lose mind control with the plate. It's really weird. But Roger Clemens used to put icy hot even on his testicles, the sick
To
bastard,
stay locked in.
to stay
Right.
locked in. Imagine
Holy-
that you're sitting down and your balls are burning and you're looking at
Holy
the
crap.
Right.
plate. It
And
was
could you
unbelievable.
imagine Mike Piazza hitting a ball back to you and the bat breaks and you pick up the end of the bat and throw it at him and say, I thought it was the ball?
Yeah.
He did do that.
That's crazy.
He did do that.
But
That was
I
funny.
feel bad for the Mets. 101 wins and they lose. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I
Seriously?
felt bad too.
Well, you know what? Nothing personal, but if you can't do it, don't. If the Yankees don't do it, they don't do it. I mean, this is your opportunity.
Hey, listen,
If
I
they
don't know,
don't
but
do
I
it, that
thought
Judge
when
thing is gonna be real
Scherzer
sad.
didn't come through, I was just like, what? Come on.
You know, I don't know if they should have went with him in game one.
Yeah,
I
me
would've
neither.
went with
Me neither.
DeGrom. I would have went with DeGrom.
I would have
Hey,
too.
Godfather. Yeah, I would have went with DeGrom.
But to
Because
lose the last
Scherzer
game,
was hurt all
to
year.
lose the last game like that was embarrassing. Especially you got 3 games in your home stadium and you can't win a series, and you got 100
But
wins.
that kid was pitching good, that Musgrove, man. He was
Yeah, what do they?
throwing
What would they do when they face Verlander then?
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's
Yeah, well,
Houston's pitching is so good. I can't picture anybody
I
beating
know.
them. I don't think anybody's going to beat them this year. That's why
Well,
I'm a Yankee fan. I love my Yankees, but that pitching staff is so incredible. Houston's pitching staff
mhm.
is incredible. I mean,
and they're just going to pitch around Judge, and they're going to
That's it.
deal with everyone else, and it's
Right.
going to
That's
gonna
exactly.
happen.
Yep, that's what they
the
do.
only chance they have is if all of a sudden Stanton starts hitting. If he doesn't hit,
It's not going to happen.
yeah, well, if he doesn't hit, then they're not going to. And they got to worry about Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland ain't no joke. They got
Yeah.
the youngest team in baseball, and it's also a phenomenal team.
Yeah, I hate to admit it. This prick salt pepper ketchup. He said that this Musgrove was going to pitch a great game, and he did. So,
It just go. Musgrove was a mediocre pitcher for a few years. The right pitching coach got a hold of him and turned him into a hell of a pitcher.
yeah.
So, what's your
But you
predictions?
know what? The thing is, it's hard. When
What-
the
I think
playoffs come,
What are your
you go
predictions,
against the
gentlemen, for the
best.
end game?
Houston beats the Dodgers.
All right.
That's my
I'm
prediction.
going to
there.
predict that I'm going to have to go with the Yankees just because I really don't want to think what Judge's season is going to turn out to be if they lose in the ALDS. That
Oh,
whole
yeah.
62 home run thing is just going to be like,
He might be the first $500 million player.
Oh, he's not going to get a $500 million because you know what? He's 30. So I don't know if they should give him 10 years, but 7 years, 350, they got to give him.
You know what? He rolled the dice. They offered him big
He
money.
rolled the dice,
and
man.
he
Oh,
won.
my God.
It was like he went to Las Vegas and hit and he
Yep.
hit $10 million.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They
because
offered
people,
him 30 million a year. He turned it down.
yeah.
Now we'll get 50 mil, and they better pay him. They better not screw around because I don't think they'll.
Well, here's the thing. What happens if the Mets come out and say we'll give you 50 million for 10 years?
Bingo.
Just like that, Judge is gone because he's still in
you
New
know
York.
what?
He's just
Yeah, but you're not going to get it. No. You're
You
not
think
going to
they're
get it.
gonna
Look what
offer him
happened
that
to
much? You think
Robinson
they're gonna
Cano
give it
when
to
he
him?
went to Seattle. You didn't hear a thing about him. He got caught juicing. He's out.
Mm.
No, you
Yeah,
got to stay a Yankee.
You can't compare Robinson Cano to.
No, but Cano could have been one of the all-time Yankee greats if he stayed. I mean, he did have a ring. He was great. I mean, he was probably one of the best second basemen for a while. I mean, he left and you never hear about him. That's what winds up happening with these guys.
Strain said, with respect, F baseball, laugh out loud in UK.
They can't give him 10 years. He's going to be 31 in April, Judge. I would not give him 10 years.
He might make them give him 10 years.
Is this the truth?
He has them over. They have him. He has them over the barrel. The Yankees know if they lose him, they're going to be humiliated. He can tell. He can sit down with the Yankees and say, "This is what I want. If you don't give it to me, I'm leaving." End of story. But the Yankees are like, "What are we going to do here?"
But he's got to realize that if they give him 50 a year for 7 years, great. But if they go longer than that, they're not going to be able to get any free agents. You got Stanton, you got Garrett Cole. How many contracts are you going to have over 30 mil? They're not going to win anything. That's why Brady, all those years, he was taking less money so they could go out and get better players. And look what happened. So their hands are going to be tied, the Yankees.
I am not a Cowboy.
Yeah,
I hate the Cowboys more than any team in football.
Lee Cole's fan club. What is the coupon code again? If you want a discount, please put up the coupon code in case anybody wants to order anything.
From what?
For what?
I forget. Last night he was selling something, and the coupon code was like "put hello people."
Yeah. People keep saying I should sell coffee mugs with hello people and.
Oh yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if I drink out a coffee mug with my dad's face on it every day. Hey, John Wolf, how are you?
I would think that if we put a picture of you in like the jailhouse uniform, the stripes and stuff,
and the camel shirt.
I think that would on a coffee cup or a t-shirt, forget it.
Well, they had two
enemy number one.
They had two different pictures last night with two different type of uniforms.
So, I have the mug shots. Somebody sent them to me.
Yeah,
enemy number one, Lee.
And they said, "Oh, look how big." Yeah, I was a big dude back then, but you know what? None of you guys would fuck with me back then.
Ooh, my dad was tough.
Oh, without a doubt. Yep. I'm not no more.
I'm still mad at him.
Now I'm an old man.
I'm still mad at Lee. I was kissing Lee's ass for a couple of months because I really thought Lauren was his daughter. So
but 20% put tranny time.
I was being all nice. And then I find out it was bullshit. I'm like, oh, here we go.
What's that code for?
The code is for a discount. Hello, people.
Yeah, but the other code for 20% put tranny time. What does that mean?
Tranny time. Fetal alcohol syndrome face. Oh, this is what I was sent last night.
So Lee, you've been around the block enough with all these beefs. Should you respond to every little thing that comes your way?
No.
Thank you. Yeah. Tell your daughter that.
Yeah, well, she's just defending herself, babe. That's all.
No, there's sometimes when I feel like these new guys are coming around and they think that they're going to start beefs. Like they need to be put in their place and know that who the OGs of the community are.
Can you put those pictures back up?
Oh man, now I lost it.
You're good.
Oh, let me screenshot it. Hold on, I'll save it and. I gotta if I send it to my computer, I can put it up on the screen. But
that's fine. Let's play it out. Let's show them how much.
Hold on. Give me
let's show them how much I care.
Like, who are these new people, and who are we explaining this to?
They're trannies, and they have fetal alcohol syndrome face trannies.
Because I want to explain something. See, this is how smart these guys are. They put where I'm standing next to how tall I am, and they say I'm 5'4", 5'5". I want to explain to them in prison how it works. But being that they know nothing about jail or prison, and they're just a bunch of little bitches, and if they went to prison or jail, they would cry like little bitches, like one of them did.
They never went there. They just went to the
The
mental.
holding cell, and they
They
probably
went to
cried in the
rehab.
holding. They probably cried in the holding cell.
Well, when you go to a holding cell, it could be dramatic for some people.
Yeah, especially if you never went there.
If you're going to do the crime, be prepared. That's all it
Yeah,
comes
that's
down
true.
to.
That's very true.
That's all, you know.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Wow. I'm going to tell you something, Dad. Because you were such a criminal, that made me want to behave in life.
Yeah.
How do you think I was? How do you think I felt when I'm being led across the parking lot, and I have double cuffs behind my hand? Oh, and my brother Tom calls
Helicopters?
me. Yeah, I have a double cuff, and my brother Tom, for the rest of his life, was calling me double cuff.
Oh, they had the
They
double
gave
cuff
you
you?
double cuffs.
Yeah, they had to double cuff me.
When
My
you wore
buddy
a
Trey,
camo?
they put the little nylon straps on him, the zip ties.
No,
the
they
cuffs
put real
around them.
cuffs. And listen, when I got pulled over there, the cop put his gun through the window, and his hand was shaking, and I'm thinking it looked like I was the first guy
Yeah.
he ever put a gun to.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Yeah, and I was like nervous because I'm like, please don't pull that trigger.
Yeah,
Because he had the gun
by
right in my
mistake.
face. Yeah.
Could you imagine?
But I had like 30 cops in that parking lot with guns pointed in my car.
Was it that bad? Oh my god!
Yeah, they had the SWAT team there. They're literally waiting for me. It was like, how do you think they took that picture? Because they took that picture because they even had a reporter there.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask what you did, but anyway.
That was when they thought that I kidnapped the woman that I was with for the next 10 years.
Oh, well, that's pretty serious.
Yeah, oh yeah, they thought I had a gun, and they tore apart the vehicle to find a gun because they were told I had a gun in there.
Yeah.
They're good at that.
Okay, people, I'm gonna explain something to you. See that picture of me in the white. They tried to say I was 5'4". See these marks right there? The 6 feet's right there. So these go by 2. So that's 5'4", 5'6", 5'8".
So you're like 5'9".
I'm
Yeah,
5'9".
5'9", right?
So last night, these little midgets were trying to say that I was only 5'5".
Well, look, I guess
So
they
that
can't count,
means
huh?
that you guys do not know how to read.
No, they don't.
That's
you haven't-
Gacy. That's him. That's that Gacy. He's an idiot. He's a street guy. We're street guys like us.
How many years ago was that, Lee?
Street guys like
That was in 2000, my last run. I call it my last run, 2012.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so one of the charges they said that was from 2018. But here's the thing that they don't realize because they're stupid. The charge was in 2012, and I stalled it in court to 2018 because they wanted to give me a felony, and I got it knocked down to a misdemeanor.
Guys, this is my dad.
My son's so proud of me.
I'm a daughter.
So what's up with your Lee? What's up with your homie Danny Trio? How's he doing?
He's doing good. Danny's real happy. He just finished making a lot of money.
Did they?
How come he doesn't? How come he never comes on the show? He doesn't
Lori
do
Love-
guest
Lori
appearances?
Love says-
I'd like to meet him.
Lori Love says now you could say you were in the WWF for sure in that picture. Yeah, you know what these dirtbags don't realize too. At that picture, I was in my
Bruiser
early
Brody.
50s and I was bench pressing. I was still bench pressing 400 pounds, which they cannot say.
Neither of these you have the camo shirt on, so that's a whole nother mugshot.
No, that's a different one. Yeah,
But he had the alligator on. You know, that's different when you
that's
bench
the chemo
press.
shirt
You know.
on,
How
yeah.
many
He only
different
had to
ones
lift
do you
that weight.
He's just like 5, he said.
Huh?
How many mugshots do you have altogether? 5, 6? How many, Dad?
Listen, I had a good run there where I wasn't getting caught. whenever you get involved with a woman and you're out committing crimes, the odds are you're going to get caught. So.
I put up your mugshot pictures and the numbers go down. Let's take them off. There go. All of a sudden.
That's fine.
What up, Todd Father? Todd Father just bought a house.
Nice.
Those are the type of friends that I want. Friends like that.
So remember I
Not
told you
friends
the
that
thing.
go meet a chick and move their whole family into some freaking 2-room apartment. You know what I mean? Like it's their own. No, I
What
like
did you
people
say?
that own their own. shit.
What'd you just say? Yeah, say that again.
I said people that meet a girl and move their family in, like their ma, and claim
Okay,
it's their own house.
I got you.
Oh.
You
Well,
know,
I like to make a challenge to FBS. FBS, show us your mugshots,
no thanks.
okay? And show us the one where you had the tears in your eye.
He had
I like
tears
to
in his
make-
eye.
I like to make a challenge, Joe. Remember I told you about the outlet covers?
The outlet covers.
Yeah, now there was a fan that the kid likes, so that's two things. The outlet covers and the big fan. He's been using that lately.
Katrine said, Lee, you rocked the black T-shirt back then too. Yeah, matter of fact, I got it on right now.
Yo, I love
Lee's
black
not
tank tops. You
I only
guys
wear,
haven't noticed?
I wear-
Really
when you're
I
fat,
love
you wear
black tank tops.
Yeah,
I wear
and
black
normally the
t-shirts because
photos
I'm
are
fat.
aerial photos too,
A fat person
right?
should
Like
never
you
wear a
take
white
the aerial
T-shirt.
photo, and it's like mainly from like black. It slims you down.
Oh, I just like black tank tops
Yep,
in
I
general.
know
Even when I
exactly
wear
what
like
it
a
is.
hooded sweatshirt, I always have like a black tank top underneath it. I just have this black tank top obsession. I just need it's like an undershirt type thing. I
Right.
guess I don't know what it is, but I have so many black tank tops. You guys might see me in them. It's because when I come home from work, whatever shirt I have on, I take off and I'm in my black tank
Right.
top. Right?
Normally, what I do is I take a softball. You know what a softball is, right?
No, what is it?
You know, like the softball, and
A
like
big-
when I take pictures, I put that in my crotch area, so it makes me look a little more full. You know what I mean? It makes me look more like a man. So that always works. It's a good one. You didn't notice that on the pictures the other day, Lauren, did you?
softball.
That's why you took that ball from the park?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No way.
Yep,
Damn
I
it,
found
Mandy.
it.
No,
It
let me
was
look.
perfect. I was
Oh my
like, God
God.
is looking down. There was a softball in Dyker Park on the ground, just laying there. Picked it up, wiped it off, put it in there, and I started taking pictures.
No. In the pictures, the ball's in your hand. No, the ball's not in your hand. Where is the ball in this one?
See?
Guys
One
are
of them
nuts.
is in your hand. This one is not. You didn't tell me to hold the ball, so where's the
I'm
ball?
like David
He only has-
Copperfield.
he only has
and
one
shit.
ball
You
in
didn't
his
even
hand?
know.
That's impressive. He only has one ball in his hand.
I'm telling you, you should try it. You stuff it in there. It really gets people's
That's
attention.
gotta
You know what I
hurt.
mean?
That has got to hurt.
No, but it doesn't even look like anything better down there. So where's the ball? The ball ain't in your pants on this picture. Where's the ball? Where
It's
is it?
in there.
No,
Joe, I
it's-
It's
Joe,
like those
I
ragu
want-
commercials.
Joe,
It's
I
in
want-
there.
Joe, I want to know why you got to put something in your pants like that.
I have nothing down there. I'm hung like a
Okay,
mosquito.
what you honest about?
You mean you're missing those too?
Yeah.
So you need two softballs and a banana.
Oh my God.
No, a lot of people they ask me when they see it, are you an innie or an outie? You know what I mean? It's like one of those. It's just,
Look at the ball in his
I mean,
hand.
I'll
Look.
admit.
I'm not joking. Look, he made sure he had a ball before I took. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Oh
but-
yeah.
Oh.
It attracts the women.
Lauren,
Yeah,
take this
hold it.
picture of me.
It really-
But then this one, there's like no ball in
It
it.
draws
But the
them
ball's
in.
not in your. If you put the ball in your pants and then still with your legs crossed, that defeats the purpose, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't. If you're gonna
I
put it
know.
down there,
I'm
then you
just
should.
upset because like I'm hung like who wants to be hung like a 2-year-old?
Joe, stop making jokes like that, though. That's just too
I'm
jokes
just,
that
it's
annoy.
embarrassing.
Yeah, it's
I'm
embarrassing
lacking
for.
in that area.
Yeah,
What-
describe
what
it
can I
another
do?
way.
Okay, maybe that, Joe. Just
It-
enough.
You want to look? It's we'll call it truth tube. It's truth tube.
Truth
I
too?
don't lie to people. I'm not gonna lie. Look, these people do shows like, oh yeah, I'm like Jeff Nadeau, telling people
But
that
then
he's this.
under
he's that.
this
Come on.
one, you got the
I'm
ball
the
in there.
look. I'm not gonna lie to people.
Jeff Nadeau has a huge ass
I'm
dick.
gonna tell the truth.
But how about you don't even talk about it at all?
Yeah.
Well,
Del
I'm just-
Straight's funny.
I'm just glad you're not showing us real balls.
Del Straight's funny.
Look, he's a
According to
good-looking guy
Joe,
too.
even if
and
I
he's
had a
on
picture of
YouTube
that,
and
there'd be
stuff.
nothing to show. If you know, so I gotta show I gotta show the baseball. I don't know
Yeah.
why he says things like this on stream, but
What's for dinner?
are you asking me what I'm cooking for dinner?
Yeah, what's everybody having?
You know
for
that
dinner?
at like it was
I
like
got a little
2:30 in the
cannoli,
morning.
exactly. Yep.
And it was
It's
like
like the pig
2:30.
in a blanket.
It was like, Joe, stop. It was like
Oh.
2:30 in the morning last night, and I think the kids are like going to sneak out. My daughter always has a friend over. Like, what are you guys doing? They're like trying to like tiptoe past me.
Yeah, there's no school today, right? No school
Well, they
today.
ordered DoorDash at like 2:30 in the morning. They were like sneaking out the door to grab it.
Wow, you can order DoorDash at 2 in the morning? I didn't know that. That's good to know.
I guess they ordered. What did they order from a place? Because it was like tacos and chicken and French fries.
Oh, yeah,
Crazy.
it's gotta be.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get more
You
Marley pictures,
understand that her
videos.
daughter has access.
No.
Could you
Remember, I had to get a new
giving
one.
your
No,
daughter, giving your kids your credit card number?
they must have
Yeah.
went to Ruby's.
Yeah.
'Cause this
Yeah.
wasn't
I
bad.
guess, who hasn't done that?
Oh,
No,
well,
no,
yeah.
no.
Oh,
See, the
guys,
thing is,
Card number.
they have the
taco
munchies.
trivia night every Wednesday. This is a promotion. They could. Thing
I
is,
guess-
remember I got a new debit card.
Hey, Joe, can you text
Orders
me? your-
orders $150 pairs of shoes, gets it sent to the wrong address, then orders another one.
Oh, no.
She's on that, yes. But do you, Joe?
Text what?
I got a new debit card.
Picture of my
Remember?
schlong? You need a telescope.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
Do you know-
Joe, can you text me your credit card number, please?
I was thinking of taking your credit card off StreamYard because it's stupid.
I
that
will
when
do
people
that right
StreamYard-
now. And here's what you can do. You could pay off some of that debt.
See, the thing is,
You could
the
pay off
thing
some
is,
of that debt too.
hold on,
You don't
Dad, I'll
want
give
my
it to you.
credit cards.
I'll give it to you. But the thing is, I had to get a new debit card. So apparently, part of that tiptoeing around, they had to go to my wallet and get the new debit card.
Oh, they're funny.
Yep. It happened. So you know,
Online, I only use a cash card online.
Shout
Yeah,
out
I
to
had
Bondicio.
I got a special one that like is like kind
What
of
up,
like
Bondicio?
prepaid type. Bondicio is in our prayers.
Yes,
Where's
Bondicio.
those-
Keep your head up, Bondicio.
I
He's
got
a
you.
good guy, man. He
I got
has a
you.
little
Right
bit
here.
of a family problem he's getting through. So.
Oh,
treat-
okay. Well, we'll say some prayers.
Got
Will
it.
you move your fingers, please.
What
I'm not
are you
giving
doing?
Joe's debit card
Eating
number.
moussaka
Don't
tonight.
do that, MB.
Moussaka, that's Greek. Not a
Oh
bruise.
my gosh. You guys are nuts.
No.
It's
Wait,
just
is that
money.
really
You
a
get
debit
you
card?
can always get more money, but you cannot get a smile on your child's
They're in the-
face when they, are eating that
Yes,
food you bought them.
that's right. And then they have a memory. I
No.
ordered tacos at 2:00 in the morning.
No, there's this one card that she has, and there's a certain amount of money that goes on it, and it's almost like an allowance. And once it's like the money's done, that means that she spent it all, and she can't. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
she
no,
has-
that's a great idea. Actually,
Right.
it teaches them their limits and how to limit their money. And yeah,
right. And if she needs, and it's also good
You
because,
know,
like I said, the one day
Lee,
she needed a school
do you
supply,
know
so she
that
orders it.
Lauren, what you
What?
did to me?
yeah, I
What, Joe?
You can't allow. You cannot have that. You cannot have her having a credit card number anymore. She has no
Why you put that
understanding
back
of
up?
money. She just orders shit. You can't do that. You got to put an end to that.
Okay. Yeah, you do it. You tell her no.
well, you can. I think banks nowadays have these cards for teens where they can put an alert where
You
you
want to
get
know
an
how
alert.
mean, Lee? Listen to how mean Lauren is, your daughter.
She's mean. What?
No. That ain't
No,
working.
There's a certain amount of money
She
on there
takes
when
my Aaron Judge jersey and my Patrick Ewing jersey.
no.
puts
Did
it
she
in a
cut
garbage
them?
Bag, sends
I
me a
did not.
video.
No,
of
no,
her
no, no, no,
throwing
no,
the
no, no,
trash
no,
bag
no.
into the garbage.
Prove that because that was just a watch that I pretended like I threw out. That stuff I don't even want to
No,
didn't
that
even
was
want to put in a
two
bag because I didn't
watches.
want to
You
wrinkle it.
set them in did you wash the watches after you gave them to me? You
What do
set
you
them
mean,
in the
of course?
garbage. I'll put the pictures up right now.
You put them in the garbage?
Hey, people, I
Not
just
the
looked at
jerseys,
trash.
though. Not the
Oh,
jerseys. It's not the
you're such-
jerseys. Because
No,
the
a
jerseys I
Rolex
didn't
Buster.
want to put in
Oh,
the
she's
bag.
such a buster, isn't she?
I didn't even want to put them in a bag because I didn't want them to be wrinkled. Are you kidding me?
You
Like I
put
felt
a
bad.
Rolex
The hangers.
watch and a
If I told
Movado
you,
watch in your garbage with all your shit, took a picture of it, and sent it to me.
this one, Does that look like it's in the garbage?
No, not that one. That was one of them.
Hey, can I say one thing? I'm dropping
No,
a
you did.
video. I'm dropping a video. I just put my wrestling channel in there. If you have not subbed, please sub to it. I did a great show today on the Von Erichs and how they all died. So if you can go over there and sub. Don't hang
Now,
around if you
see,
don't like it.
this is the nasty stuff somebody just posted. Now, this person is just posting what he posted. Now, this is what he posted.
What the is that you?
Like,
that
no,
chick?
no.
That's Josie?
Somebody posted this, and this
What?
is he put Lee and Josie with clown noses. This is not. They're reposting what was posted about you two.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
so
that's
what?
too
It's
freaking
funny.
Like,
funny.
stop for real. Josie's mugshot looks
Who
pretty
cares?
good.
I don't
Lee.
care.
Josie's
Ooh,
picture
What
looks
happened
good.
with you
They
and
both
Josie,
look good.
Lee? You were hitting on her a lot. What happened? She got tired of you or what?
No, we decided that being that we're both criminals, we just want to be good together.
You can't consort with other criminals. It had to do with that.
No,
Was it a
we don't
legal
want to. We'll just wind up doing a double mugshot.
That'd
You
be
know,
good.
so I said the hell with it. Josie's a good woman. Hey, listen, people, Josie,
Josie's a sweetheart.
she's giving me. We're going to be releasing some quotes from the book coming out. So be prepared, people. Some people are going to really love.
I'm the first one who added their relationship with that thing. Like, you are my father.
Oh, years
You
ago,
are not the father.
when you started, you used to put up those videos of me and her dancing and kicking
Remember
all
her
over.
with the cats behind her? She's like with the cats, and then I would put up a video of like Josie just so she would scream and yell and threaten Lee's life. It was funny because she
gee.
thought I was Lee.
Yeah,
or
it
Lee
was
was
hilarious. It was hilarious.
We love Josie.
Yeah, we do love Josie. She's
I
not
hope
feeling
she's
too
feeling
good.
better.
Yeah, she's not feeling
Yeah.
too good.
Yeah, we all have that little, what is that, fall, mid-winter, pre-winter kind of cold, you know?
Look, she got a couple vaccines, and it's just made her sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's got that
okay,
after
I'm here.
effect. Yeah.
Yes,
It
she
didn't,
got
that didn't affect me, yeah.
So
Yeah, I got my flu shot.
Yeah, the flu shot sometimes does that. Mhm.
I gotta get that. The new shot's coming out. The new I'm not gonna say it, but
Yeah, the
Yeah,
new,
yeah.
a booster
Yeah.
one? Yeah, a
I
booster
want to
one.
get that. Yeah.
I will be doing a live
Yeah, man.
tomorrow.
You
with
know,
Danny.
it's funny because what's crazy
Joe,
is
will
my
you let me
friend
advertise
Andre.
my damn show, please?
You're doing a show tomorrow? I thought you were doing.
my show.
Will you be present at the Lee Cole
6 o'clock
meet and
tomorrow.
greet?
My brother, 44 years old, July 21st, 2021, died.
You who?
And I can't tell you what I can't tell you what he said to me, like one of the last words, but because they'll take the show down.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah,
he regretted not doing
getting
what he was supposed
jabbed.
to do. He wished he
He's-
would have did it.
yeah. And I will be at the meet and greet. Put in hashtag
44.
hello people, and you get 10% if you get my signature.
You have the
Make
meet
sure
and
you-
greet coming
Don't
up?
put that
Cool.
in it. Make sure you get the booster shot every 3 months. Hey, my body's free of that shit.
Well, that's why Joe needs to stick something in his pants. Those people are getting all those boosters, whatever. It makes that thing shrink.
Yeah, it makes you sterile. It's proof. What they're doing is they're sterilizing.
Ooh, get a load of that. Now that's
That's-
funny because you brought that up. Do you realize that my second show ever on YouTube
Was struck because Lee said
Lee?
that. Yes.
No, it was destroyed. It was ripped off the pages of YouTube.
Because Lee said
And I
that.
thought
that
that
No,
would
but they
never
won't do
be-
that
I
now
thought
because-
that could never be challenged again until
No,
Lauren
it won't happen. No,
got
they
the
changed.
Bay 8 channel.
Joe, they changed the
right
policy on
off
it.
the map.
They changed the policy on it since then.
And
but
what's
so
the
we shouldn't bring
policy
it up.
with
It's like
Lauren?
medical
Policy is-
misinformation you can get in trouble for. So by Lee saying that certain things make your pee get smaller, Joe got his channel, his first.
Not
or
my
second
channel. The
So
show.
maybe, Joe,
Show.
maybe you should just stop blaming other things for getting your pee smaller.
I
Maybe it's just
I need a bunch of excuses. Yes.
come on. You're a
What
6 foot
else do you
Italian
need?
here.
6'1", babe. 6'1". No, I'm about 6 foot. I think I shrunk a little. That
What are
happens.
you-
Like,
what are you
were
talking about?
taller, Lee?
I'm
Were you
five.
taller?
I'm 5'9", between
Were
5'9"
you
and
ever
5'10".
5'10"?
And all you got to do is look at that picture. Any idiot would know what it means.
Yeah, that says 5'9" because 6 foot was
Yeah.
right above it.
Yeah, but
Because my
the
grandfather
geniuses
swore
over
he was
there like
5'10".
that's
He was
1
like
inch,
5'3" when he
2 inches.
died. I think your bones condense. I don't know.
Well, when you get older, you shrink. You shrink.
Right. I do the Bobby Bree thing where I hang on the closet pole in my closet, try to get taller. You know what I mean?
Hey guys, whatever you do, don't write about COVID in the chat.
No,
Do
don't.
not do that.
Take it out right now.
Nothing
Yeah.
personal, John.
Yeah, because then they shut
me-
it down.
don't get
I
me
don't
wrong.
even know why. It's so
I
ridiculous.
agree
Yeah,
with
just
you.
click on it and then hit remove comment.
Yeah,
because
just
we'll
hit-
get,
hit remove.
I like
I'd
my
love to
kid-
know who's behind this Lee Cole fan club. Is that Danny Trio?
Listen,
It's probably
I like
DC.
that.
It's
I'm
probably
6'5".
DC.
Is it C?
I'm good, John. It's
No,
probably
he says
DC.
that if
because,
you,
you know-
no, Lee. Correction. He says if you lay on your stomach, you're 6'5".
Here's a good point.
That's what he said.
I'm
Yeah.
like a seesaw if I lay on my stomach. when I go around kids, they make me get on my stomach if there's not a seesaw around.
Ricardo,
Oh my
you're from
God,
Aruba,
you guys are-
Ricardo?
You
I
guys
love
are-
Aruba. Oh, it was the best time I ever had in my life in Aruba.
Oh, I want to go there.
I've never been there, but I would love to go to Aruba.
I want to go there too.
If anybody wants to send me 2 tickets to Aruba, just let me know.
Yeah, me too.
but I will put on Lee's community tab that his Cash App is $NB2266.
And yeah, okay. And
Yes,
if you want to
please.
get out of jail,
Please.
you gotta hit the
Yeah.
girl up.
I'll
Yes,
take a ticket to
please send the
Acapulco.
funds there for the tickets to.
Hey, they made a
Aruba.
half a show about that MB. They're like, Lee and MB put that up. And it's like, really? That's your show? Like,
Yeah.
we do 2. I do 2 live shows a week, and people get mad at me because I don't ask for money.
Well, you do a little bit, but you don't. Like the same thing I do. My Cash App's there. Donate if you want.
Yeah, as long as you tell
Oh,
them
it's
where
not
it
like-
is.
That's
They
it.
know
We're
it's
shutting
there.
down. Nobody's sending us anything. F you. Goodbye. It's not like that.
yeah.
You know. Or it's
You
not
know, I
like.
get- I
Wait.
get more-
Did you hear that?
What?
What?
Is that my water heater? Hold on. Something burning. Hold on.
No, it's your
Something burning.
computer.
Go ahead, go.
Something's
No, it's your
burning. Probably the
computer.
water heater. Hold on.
All right,
All
go
right,
ahead,
guys.
go check it.
I know, but I can't check unless you send money for a new one.
Oh,
You're going to be freezing your balls off.
I thought she was free.
She's like, go ahead, go. Go ahead, go.
I was like, oh
okay,
my
you
God,
got
go,
us
tell
on
me.
that one.
Hurry up, do you need
That's
me?
the old FBI game.
He did that. The one. Hold on. Do you guys hear that? Something's burning.
Oh my God, am I that gullible?
Hold
you know
on.
what's crazy? Though?
You know
I
what was
was
even
looking at
more
a picture
funny?
of this
You know what was
fucking
even more
alcohol.
funny? The people in his chat or like somebody joined it. Like, no, don't worry about it. I'll walk you through fixing it.
Yes, I
He's
remember
going-
the person saying that. Yes, I did.
Yeah. And he's like, no, it's not fixable. There's no fixing it. I need $2,000 for a new whatever it was. No, don't spend $2,000 on a new one. I can tell you how to fix it. I can tell you how to fix
You
it.
know what? That is the. Oh my God.
That was the
I just can't. I can't. Oh my God! Talk about playing with your friend's feelings. I mean, come on. You got like a person who's just genuinely wants to help, and that's what you do. That's sick. You are a sick,
Yeah, why don't you
manipulative
just put up a
person.
Put up a GoFundMe page.
Wow, that's so sick.
Joe, you're too old to wear your hat like that.
Who's that? Stand-up training?
No. Look
Oh,
at
who
that.
is that?
That's
That
the
looks like that
stand-up girl.
Richard Ramirez.
No, that's stand-up. That's the guy that's going at you. And
What?
So you can't be blocked on StreamYard.
He used to be a serial killer.
Look at him.
He looks like Richard Ramirez. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Richard
No, his
Ramirez.
name is Rodney Alcala. He's the dating game.
Salt, pepper,
Guy.
ketchup. You can't be blocked on StreamYard. That's
He's the
impossible.
dating guy serial killer.
Wow.
You know the one that was on the dating game that was like trying to hook up with some chicks and then he wound up
He
killing a
did.
bunch of
He
people?
did. And the chick said that they never went
Yeah.
out because she had a creepy feeling about him. I guess she called
Yep.
that one right.
Yeah,
Could
I
you
just
imagine?
finished watching the Dahmer one. Oh God.
I watched half of that. I can't watch that thing.
No, it was.
You know what
yeah,
happened with him?
Yeah,
Do you know what
yes, I
happened with
did.
Dermer,
Yes,
right?
yes,
He got
yeah,
killed.
What
yeah.
happened?
In jail, they beat they beat him to death. I think.
Yeah, black
Yeah,
guy.
I
beat
have
him.
one
no
guy.
idea.
Yep.
Well, him and another guy, they were they kept teasing this black guy, and the black guy got him alone. But you know what? That was set up because they just happen to have mop handles. You don't give guys on doing hard time mop handles like that.
Right.
They beat him to death.
Well, those people don't last too long in jail anyway. Those kind of people.
He beat both of them to death. There were two of them he beat to death, not just one.
Jesus.
And they were
Todd Father, listen. Now Todd Father's making a joke about me, but what he doesn't realize is he sent me a video of himself. You want me to? Should I put up the video of you on your little moped,
Joe,
Todd
that
Father,
was
that you sent me?
senior picture.
Oh my God, you got to see him on this moped.
He's on a moped. Cool.
No,
In
not
Aruba.
cool.
In Aruba.
No, not cool. And what happens while he's on the moped? Well, you'll probably say, please don't ever get on the moped again.
Oh no.
I'll put it. Todd Father, could I put it up, Todd Father, please?
He didn't hurt himself, did he?
Let me send it to NB. So put it up. No, he didn't. He hurt the ground.
Oh,
he hurt. He didn't hurt himself. He's a good guy, Todd Father.
Yes.
He does. He's a DJ, a
yes,
cook,
and a cook, right?
He's
yeah.
a photographer. He's a photographer. He's a photographer, and
nice. That's
yeah. He does parties and everything. He cooks, cleans.
sweet.
Does
Oh,
everything.
do my birthday party coming up.
When is your birthday party, T?
I don't know. Sometime in January.
Oh,
Okay, so that's when we'll be going.
I got the big one. Chuck was supposed to call you, but I think he will soon.
You have to. You got to get in touch with Lauren, and you guys work out the time that you guys want.
I'm checking. I don't see you blocked on StreamYard, Salt Pepper Catcher. I had marshmallow over my head, and he blocked you from. What do you mean? I'm back. What's up, Heidi? I'm looking at my blocked StreamYard people, and I don't see it. All I see is this.
He probably can't connect.
Hey, what the hell?
You've actually, I got to admit, you've gotten better looking as you've gotten older, and that's the truth.
You know what, Lee? I think
look
NB I think NB has that in a frame on her little nightstand with the rest of the family.
Well, if you want to know
Oh
the
my
truth.
God, Ricardo, I can't believe it. I love that place, man. It was Aruba was like the best place ever. I never wanted to leave.
I want to go.
It was
That's
great,
my next
man.
venture. Yeah, I want to go there.
So he lives there, Oranjestad. Yeah, I went in there. Yep, people are so nice. People are very, very nice there. It's one happy island. That's their. That's
yeah,
their whole,
yeah. You know what? Bermuda's
island.
beautiful too. The people are wonderful, but I'll tell you something, man. When it comes to selling stuff, it is so high. Like a bottle of aspirin, little bottle of like ibuprofen that you'd buy here for say like $3 is like $8.50 there. I mean, it's almost 3 times as much. Yeah, everything is marked up 3 times as much.
All right, did you try to come back in again? Oh, I did. Yeah, that was you. I said who was Joey, whatever. So, but yeah, we kicked you, but that doesn't mean you're blocked. Come back in. Did you block them altogether or you kicked them from StreamYards? Joey.
Ryu Palace. What?
That one that came in before. That was Salt Pepper Catcher. You hit ban from studio or you just kicked him?
I banned him.
Well, how'd now go unban him?
No, I warned him about that. I said, don't be trying to play games with the names. Don't be doing that stuff. Come on. That was him?
That was him, Salt Pepper Ketchup. And now I need to figure out how to unblock people from StreamYards. This is like, and I'm in here for 10 minutes looking. I think I got to do it from the computer.
Why would he do that? Why would he come in a different name and not show his face? I thought he was a troll coming in.
And then when I hit the 3 dots, it was like something else, Joey something. So that's why.
Get him back in.
Well, how am I supposed to get him back in? I got to get out.
I have no freaking idea. I'm sorry. What do I do? How do I get him back in? Like, I don't know. You come on here with a different name and you're hiding your face. We're going to let you on?
And B just disappeared.
She's trying to find him or whatever.
Okay. So who's on?
So it wasn't him. Okay, it wasn't him. Yeah, I know. Why would he do that? Why would he come in on a different name? You could come on, Salt Pepper Ketchup. We'll put
It wasn't
link.
him.
Yeah, I know. If I would have let the guy on, he would have showed his balls or something. He would have went salute mob tube or whatever, and then it would have been a big joke. No. Show your face. We don't want these imposters coming on. So anyway, Lee, you still doing shows with Danny Trio?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Well, I don't know. I mean, I want you to tell him I said hi.
Oh, sure. Yeah. They tried to come between our friendship. It didn't work. It's not gonna.
No, Danny's smart. He's too smart for that. They're not going to do that.
He's from New York, Danny Trio?
Huh?
He's from Brooklyn?
Yeah, yep.
Trio? Oh, that's cool. How old is he? He's like about my age or a little older?
No, he's my age. He's 60.
He's our age, yeah. He's our age.
Oh, okay. My cousin wrote a book.
He really?
My cousin got hit by a car. Yep. My cousin got hit by a car and became
an author?
Quadriplegic.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Harvard.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Reeve. They made a movie about her. She's actually in politics now. She's a lawyer too, but she did all this as a quadriplegic, and she wrote a book.
Wow.
Her name is Brooke Ellison.
Nice.
From Long Island.
Is that the book that you have?
This is the book, yeah. And she was crossing a highway when she was like 13 or something like that and got hit by a car at 60 miles an hour.
Oh, God.
And yeah.
Oh, my God. They
made, who played her was this actress who I actually like. Her name is Lucy Chabert. She's Canadian, but she's really, she plays in like the Lifetime movies.
Okay.
Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio. She's the one from Scarface, Tony's sister.
Yes.
She played her mom, who was my mom's cousin.
Oh, wow.
And she went to Harvard.
Is the movie on TV? Is there some way of getting the movie to see it?
You can get it. It's called the Brooke Ellison story. I'll send you the info.
Okay.
But she wrote a book, and she went to Harvard. She got a master's from Harvard.
Fantastic.
And Christopher Reeve. It's called the Brooke Ellison story. She's from Long Island. Crazy.
Wow.
Yep. And the thing is, her mom because like as a quadriplegic, she couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So she had to her mom had to move to Harvard with her and all that stuff. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I don't know her. I'm not going to bullshit you. And I met her when we were younger.
Right. You just
my mom and her mom are first cousins. So what does that make me and her eighth cousins or whatever?
Yeah, second distant cousin here.
So
where's your partner?
She's trying to get Salt Pepper Ketchup. And the name of the book is called Look Both Ways.
Okay.
I got to admit, my family, I guess I'm the only F up in my family because one cousin's a doctor, this one's a lawyer, this one's this. Me, I'm a YouTuber.
Listen, we're all different. We all have different paths. So
but no one has lived the life that I have lived.
Are you kidding me? Everybody has a story in their life, Joe.
Nah, man. No one has lived the life that I've lived. I went from zero to nothing. I went from nothing to someone. And let me tell you something. I lived with women. I lived the life of a rock and roll star. a rock and roll star that's 80 years old and was hit by a car recently.
Heidi, how do you unblock? How do you unblock people from StreamYards? I remember when we went through this with that
It's
George
not
guy.
him. It's not salt, pepper, ketchup.
I can't find where we unblock people from StreamYards is what I'm saying.
But how is he blocked if he's commenting?
No, in the
No,
StreamYards,
StreamYard.
you join the
StreamYard.
streams. Remember when we had the problem with Georgie forever, where Georgie couldn't join your streams because you blocked him, banned him from joining here?
But if he's going to be a schmuck and come up here and say Ajita and not show his face, he should get blocked.
Okay, well, I will but do you know how to unblock those people?
I don't know. If you're Lee Cole, what, you're going to come up and go, I'm FBS.
It was a
And you
mistake.
hide your face. What are we going to do?
All right, I think Joe has to do it from his end, probably, right?
No,
Go to Google Manager
She's
account.
No.
No, it's not in Google though. I'm saying from the StreamYards altogether. There's a place in StreamYards where people are blocked from joining this to join going
You
up
got to
here.
do it on your computer, probably.
No, I just left here to do that on the computer settings.
And what happened?
Guess it said that
You changed your avatar and your name.
fan guest. Okay, here we go. What did he make it, John? This John guy?
Ajita or some shit.
Band guest, Leatherface, Cedric, Joe. Oh, here he is. No, he was Joe Bagata. All right, and now how do I save this? I got it. All right, now try. What's with the capital letters?
Oh, you know what?
I left it. Now I get it. I got it.
Wait, I'm going to try to go on your show. I'm going to change my name to FBS.
He put his name as Joe Bagata. Something. Anyway, I think I got you. I figured it out. I left the studio to go do it. It's over here in settings. Guests. There's a couple band guests.
If he's going to come up on fake names, he should be blocked.
Do you know that
SPK.
Can you believe that we actually have West Coast Connection blocked to join? I'm not surprised.
Who's West Coast Connection? JB?
Casey?
He's a
Hey,
I would love to
MB.
see him.
What's that? You sent me those pictures of
I-
yourself.
That's what you should have did.
The first
There you
picture.
go.
The first picture is as soon as I got out of jail. Can you put that picture up? I want to show people what I look like when I got out of jail.
Hold on. I was trying to figure out how to unblock people who came in. Hold on. Give me a second.
What's up, Lee?
Nothing much yourself.
When you coming back to Tremont Avenue?
Do you guys
Huh?
know each other?
Well, no.
Lee,
time
when you
soon.
coming back to Tremont Ave?
Dude, I wouldn't even go near Tremont Avenue no more. I can only imagine what it's like now. It was bad back then.
What do you got to do with Tremont Ave? I thought you're from Staten Island.
No, I'm not Staten Island.
Not
I
you, him.
Oh,
Joe,
I worked on Tremont Avenue.
Joe,
You know-
I told you 1,000 times.
Hold on
I'm
a
from the
minute.
Bronx.
Unfortunately. Do you know
right.
Teresa Murphy?
I know her from here, not personally.
Teresa, you know him?
No,
You
I
know
well,
SPK?
from YouTube.
Here's your
Oh
introduction.
no, because I'm from the Bronx, but I'm not from Tremont. I'm over by Castle Hill.
Okay.
Who would be from the Bronx who would admit it? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
I say
stop it.
I'm from the Bronx? Come on.
Yeah, Teresa, I was born in Throggs Neck.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm from Unionport.
There's some
Okay,
nice-
by Polchester.
There's some
That's-
nice sections
that's right.
of the Bronx too. You got to remember that, Joe.
I was born in Unionport. Yeah, I was born
Riverdale's beautiful.
I guess so.
on Gleason.
I just know going to Yankee Stadium is not always. the
I know
best.
Gleason, yeah.
Mhm.
I used to love
Gleason's
taking
right
the
off of Castle Hill.
That's right. My grandfather was a builder, and he built some private houses and apartment buildings, stuff like that.
Yeah, I
He's
know
from
it all too well.
Soundview, SPK.
No, Soundview is where I work.
That's bad.
No, Soundview is where I work, you bozo.
Oh, okay. Oh, look who it is. It's Ricky Valens. Wait, let's give him a little help here. Ba-la-la-la-la-bam-ba. There he is, right there. Hey.
Lee, you got to see how bad Getty Square is.
Oh man, it was bad back then, dude. Getty Square was a war zone.
Lee, you got to see what it looks like now. Oh my God.
It's worse.
Oh, it's terrible, Lee. Terrible.
Getty's what?
Wow.
Getty Square in Yonkers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend works there, and yeah, it's really bad.
Hey, you remember Tom Tom's on the corner in Getty Square?
I don't.
Well, I used to work at Tom Tom's, and that's back me and my friend Paul. That's a long time ago, dude. That was in the
Lee, put it this way.
the early
Lee, I
80s.
wouldn't even walk. I would be nervous to walk there at night 100%. I might not even want to walk there during the day these days.
Yeah, it's bad. Mm-hmm.
It was, and it's funny though, because back then it had a reputation. If you're saying it's worse now, I guess
Oh.
it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's bad.
They're doing
Can't be
they're
worse than
doing
the 80s. No way.
Lee, they're doing
No way.
smash and
Can't be
grabs
worse.
during the day at jewelry stores.
Oh.
Unbelievable. You know, so just oh God.
There's no way that the Bronx, anywhere in the Bronx, could be as bad as it was in the 70s and 80s.
No,
way.
No, you're 100% right.
Bad. It was bad. Mm-hmm. That's why my parents got us out of there, because it was getting really bad.
My grandmother lives off of Tremont, like 3 blocks away from Lehman High School, and she's still there. She doesn't want to leave.
Really?
But Lehman?
Yeah. She's 3 blocks away from Lehman. Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah, and she doesn't want to move.
Yeah, my aunt was on Buer Avenue for like I don't know how long. I don't even know how long. I mean, up
Yeah.
until recently.
My dad grew up in Yonkers.
Did he? That's cool.
Yeah, my dad grew up in Yonkers.
So you guys
my,
are basically all from the same shithole.
That's like
Pretty
my
much.
whole-
Yes.
my whole dad's side of the family. They only came out to Long Island when they were all graduated. Like they summered out here, on the beach out here.
Yeah, with the rich people.
No. My mom went to summer like in the Hamptons. My dad summered like a mastic. You know what I mean? There's a
And
difference.
do you know when you got no talent? When you got to do a follow-up of the show you did last night.
I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were gonna say something.
Follow-up to last night's show. Okay, do you got those pictures that I sent you?
Hold on, Dad. They're uploading right now. And Dad, where in Yonkers were
Listen.
we from? What? Where in Yonkers were we
You're
from,
not the-
Dad?
I grew up on Lake Avenue.
Saunders.
That's by Rumsey Road.
Saunders. Wait, Saunders Trade School is where.
Saunders is on Palmer Road.
Yeah, that's where my.
Lee, Lake Avenue is isn't it off of Rumsey Road?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go up those steep steps, man.
Yeah. I'm by Executive Boulevard.
I used to live right across in a building right across from the park there.
You live there now, Salt Pepper Cat?
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm by Executive Boulevard.
Oh, okay.
I want to see that picture right there. That's when I got out of jail. That's how much weight I lost when I was in jail.
Wow.
And
Prison preserves you, bro.
Put up the other picture. I'm going to show you.
Hold on, I'll get you the other. This is like that name that asshole thing. Remember, like we did that name that asshole show. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And that's me when I was 42 years old.
Oh wow.
How
So
did
you
we
were
forget?
42 also, brother, you're 42 years old right now, Sicilian. I'll tell
You better
what.
not let Terry Time see these pictures.
Don't mention her
Well,
name
it's
on
a
this
point.
channel.
It's a point. It's a point. Have I had trouble with my weight in my life? Hell yeah. But you know what? It's been up and down, man.
Thanks,
And,
Heidi. I figured it out.
So
I
what?
was going to. I
Lee.
left the stream.
Everybody has that. Who gives a crap?
So all right,
Wait,
so I
he
got
just-
this. So you were never good looking at any point in your life, right?
Where's the mole? Wait a minute. Where's the mole?
Okay, you were 42. Yeah, he was never
Look at
good
the
looking
selfies.
at
Look at
any
him taking selfies of himself. This
Yeah.
is like back
Yeah.
like selfie.
Mhm.
What kind of phone was that?
wow, you
Yeah, that was one of the original. That was a Motorola phone back then with a
Yeah.
bamboo back.
is that like a flip
Lee,
phone?
you actually
guess
have
you
your
look
whole
like
body
that
in one
before.
picture.
That's the day I got out of. That's the day I got out of jail. I was real happy because when I went to jail, I lost 100 pounds.
Yeah, and my mom left you.
Well, that's when
Lots
I
of
was
tuna fish in jail, Lee.
He was thinking about his next crime. Look at that face. I can picture what's going through his head.
Hello, people.
Like, let's see.
Actually, that's when
Yep.
that's actually when I was calm. There was no crimes going on at that time.
Well, thank goodness.
I was raising my kids. You know,
Not me.
raising kids, being around your children.
Not
a lot
me.
of people
Why,
don't know.
Teresa, where are you guys now?
Up in the Hudson Valley, babe.
Oh,
Don't give
okay.
the exact coordinates, though.
Sadly, there's
How
another.
long?
No,
How long are you guys out of the Bronx?
My parents took us out of the Bronx at the end of '77. So
Oh
yeah,
wow, so you've
yeah,
been
I've been out of there since the end of '77. I grew up
Did you
like
go?
I was a teenager down there, so
Do you go back at all?
not anymore. I used to go down and see my grandmother every week, and then when she passed
Right.
away in '96, she passed away, and that
Okay.
I don't go back anymore. I go back
Yeah.
when we go to the baseball games. I go by the old house and stuff, but that's it.
Or to get some good pizza.
Or to get some good pizza. Yep.
Hey, you guys want to know what? You guys want to know what? Hey, my show tomorrow. You know what it's going to be about?
tell us, because
It's
even
gonna
if we
be-
say no, you're going to tell us anyway.
It's going to be I'm going to be talking about the show we did on Saturday.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so that's going to be a new thing. We're going to always start talking about shows we did, because this way, if you have no talent, you could do new shows of old shows.
So it's like a repeat.
Yeah, like a
Lee,
repeat.
did you do a show recently? Lee, did you do a show recently that had Did John Gotti Destroy the Mob? Was that one of your titles?
Yes, it was.
And would you how did that go?
Basically, I
Like,
explained.
what did you take one
You just
side,
said,
and Danny took another?
let me answer it. I basically explained, Danny and I explained that a lot of things destroyed the mob back then, and you can't blame one person. It was a bunch of people talking on wires. But what
You should have had me on.
Was the rats. That's what destroyed the mob.
No, you know what destroyed the mob?
No, I just said
honestly.
It.
No, because you said it. What do you know? You don't know your ass from your elbow.
I can't stop laughing at MB's avatar.
No, you know what ruined it, honestly? Was the FBI and the RICO laws.
I just said that.
No, you
the
said
racketeer influence.
That's FBI.
No, there's always been rats.
But see, that means you didn't watch my
Corrupt
show. Because we talk about
organization.
we talk about the RICO Act on the show. You got to start watching my show.
Having conversations. No, we used to argue about this a lot, me and you, about Gotti destroying the mob. You don't remember those conversations?
Yeah.
And I would tell you that it wasn't him. Because if you think about it, Castellano, all those guys got caught on tape.
I never said it was him.
He was the last one. Or maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was Jeff Nadeau.
Yeah,
Jeff Nadeau had it in Gotti.
Joe, everything you just mentioned, Joe, let me get a word in. Everything you just mentioned is in the video. Rico, everything you just said, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
But everything you just said is in the video.
You stole it from me, I know. That's why you didn't have me on the show. Because you wanted to, you took my ideas.
No, you stopped coming on the show. You abandoned me. I didn't abandon you. I just woke up one day and you left me.
No, listen, I've always had a crush on you and I've loved you from a distance. But you didn't want to get close. You broke my heart.
Then you started running around with ND and stuff, and you just abandoned me.
No,
but if you knew what he did to your daughter, you wouldn't be happy, and you wouldn't want him on anyway.
And let me tell you something. Not at one point, when you guys had your differences, did I weigh in and say anything negative about Luke? I've never said anything negative about Luke.
I know that.
Good.
Yeah, and that's why when that whole thing happened, and I went over and I was talking to FBS from the very beginning. I told Angel Gotti from the very beginning, this ain't gonna. I felt dirty being with them. They're sleazy. They're very sleazy people. They make fun of other people. They're sleazy. They'll do anything.
See, the thing is, they want to make money off other people's backs. They don't want to do it themselves. They don't want to come up with content that they want to attack people. And that's how they make money. So. That's the whole thing. So they got.
I don't know my ass to my elbow.
Look, I put the drill bit through my thumb.
Oh no! Look at my dad's name. I don't know
we
my
seen it.
ass
We
from
seen
my
it.
elbow.
Okay.
That's not
Okay.
good.
How about Joe? That's not a good one. Joey, aka I put balls in my pants.
Oh my God, that's funny.
That's a good one.
But that's a
I
joke
like
he
that
makes
one.
up. He's not putting anything in his pants.
Oh, so
truth.
you're getting all upset now that he's saying that.
Yeah, I don't like when he says silly things like that.
I know.
It hurts my
Lee, where's
feelings.
Danny?
Me and him are about to do a show in a couple minutes. We're doing a video and dropping it, and we're doing a live tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
What's the video on? What's the video on?
Today, we're gonna bring up an article written by Bill Catullo's sister.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're gonna
Let me
explain
get the
exactly
popcorn.
who Bill
Who?
Catullo is. So Bill Catullo likes to talk.
Tulo?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, Bill Catullo
Man.
Jr. We're gonna read
That
an
guy.
article.
There's something wrong with that guy. You know that,
Can we
right?
stay on topic? Let's stay on topic, Dad. How do you feel about the
We
fetal
are staying on
alcohol
topic.
the fetal alcohol syndrome face sit down tranny? How do you feel about him? Let's stay on topic.
I'll be
Who are we
honest.
talking about?
It depends how drunk I was.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if I was drunk,
NB, what's the title of the video? Who's that about?
The guy who called me a tramp on his show before. I don't have a picture of him anymore.
you're a tranny.
This
Rocky
What's his
Mountain.
initials?
The
That used
stand-up
to be
tranny guy.
What's
wait,
his
I'm sorry.
initials?
Hold on.
Play the video because I want people to hear his voice and tell me if it doesn't sound like he's a little gender confused. I'm serious.
Hey. That's normal these days.
But I'm saying it's like, I'll take her out to lunch. We'll go to lunch.
Hello, people.
We'll try and dress us.
And then,
Joe,
like,
my mother went to the dumpling place yesterday.
Yeah, how she liked it?
She said she had better and it was
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Right
think
around
they hyped it up. They hyped it up more than what it was,
Yeah. Play that video though.
I'm
gotta
setting
hear
it up
this.
because I took it off the thing because Dad wanted so many pictures of himself put up. Put up this picture. Put up this picture. Put
Yeah,
up this
well,
Come
listen,
on, Dad.
he asked me one way. He has my underbelly hanging down and all that. I want to show this little bitch that when I was his age, I actually could go out and pick up a woman. Look at it.
I love when Lee gets mad. He's hysterical when he gets mad.
But look at him. Right now, I'm looking at him. With a face like that, you wonder what his wife thinks every night she looks at him.
well, she has a urine head. She's got
Block that next comment. Look at what this person said. She wants to know when the last time Lee seen his pecker. Who would say
Oh,
that?
it's been a while. Like my brother Tom said, I got a shed over my pecker. Okay, what are you trying to hurt my feelings? God almighty, I'm 62 years old.
Can't
with a
hurt
shed.
Lee's feelings.
Is
My
this the
penis
one?
needs
This
to
is
be
the
shaved.
one where I thought he had his avatar up when he did it, or he was his ugly face. Let's see.
Man.
I'm looking
me a
all
tramp to my face. It says NB 2.0. Call me a tramp to my face. Well, come out here. Come out here. I'll take you to fucking lunch, and then I'll call you a fucking tramp. How about that? Okay? I'll call you anything. I am not afraid of fucking no one.
Let's go. We'll try and dress this.
I have no idea who that
Who
is.
is that?
That's a stand-up tranny guy.
Call me a tramp to my
He was
face.
calling me a
It says
tramp.
NB
He
2.0.
was calling me a tramp. I went in there, and then I'm like, "Hey, call me a tramp." I dropped a link. Call me a tramp to my face, and he was like, and then
Are
he
you guys
said,
hearing it with an echo? 'Cause I'm hearing it with an echo, and
Oh,
I
yeah, 'cause
actually
he didn't
like
put-
the echo.
I didn't put my
Yeah.
AirPods in. I didn't put my earbuds in. He
We'll
said
try
he kept calling. He was calling me a tramp and stuff, and then he was just running his mouth a lot about me during that show. And I go in there and I'm like, "Hey, call me," and I had to go.
You called him out?
NB
Wow.
2.0. He kept blocking me every time I went in there. That's not NB. That's not NB. Little bitch. This tramp. She's a tramp.
But why was
You
he
called him
calling-
out or what, MB?
Why was
I
he
tried to.
calling
He
you
kept
out?
blocking me, and he wouldn't let me go up there. That's why I did this stream. Come up here. You got
Where
a
did he
problem?
come
Come up
from?
here. NB channel is me and Joe. So you have a problem with the NB channel, and you go after the girl on the channel. Who's the little sissy there?
Because girls should go after girls and guys should go after guys. That should be your
Well,
rule
I'm
on
actually
YouTube.
more. I'm more scared of NB anyway.
You should be.
Yeah, I know. You should be.
I remember when I first met NB, I called her up and I was talking to her, and then she was taping the whole conversation. And 10 minutes later, it was on YouTube.
I cut it up. Only the part he's like, "Hey, can you do me a favor and can you make something like they're bullying me?"
They're
So I
not
was like,
afraid
cut
of
it up
me.
to, like just the parts where like Lee was like asking me to do things for him. So I'm like, see, we do work with him. We do work with like. Actually, I don't know how that what's it called? Because I made it. I wasn't going to release it until I was ready to use it against you, and then all of a sudden, like it was up. All of a sudden, I don't know how that got up. So therefore, it ended up, and then it was like funny. Like the only reason why we called Lee is because they kept accusing us of being Lee and working with Lee. So I got him on the phone, actually asking me to work with him, and then put it up on YouTube to like make it. See, Lee does work. Oh man, that pissed Josie off.
You got to give that guy a credit. That stand up, okay? Because he's willing to take you to dinner first, then he'll call you a tramp. So that's
Hey, he's a classy guy.
I know.
Yeah, real
Well,
classy.
why did he call you a tramp, NB?
He doesn't like me.
Why? Because the third party is putting shit in this guy's head, saying that Lauren is attacking him and this and that, and he's hearing this and he's going at her.
He had said something, then I had some clips of him talking. And when he first came out, he was talking crap about MRE to get FBS's approval. Then he talked crap about FBS to get this one's anyway, he's just a big flip flopper. Long story short, all of a sudden he wants to put my name in his mouth and he's going to destroy me. He is about to destroy NB, called me a tramp. So the third party, I mean, who does he talk to? And Tony Puzza was actually up there with him, Dad, sticking up for me.
Wow.
He was like, she's not, these trolls are stirring the pot. They're stirring
This is just last night, right?
That either.
This is last night and went on to today. It went back to today. But Tony
Hey guys,
Pizza
I gotta take off. I gotta work with Danny and do a video.
You got what?
I gotta go do a video with Danny.
What kind of video?
Would you like to know? Okay. What do you got? Like a fetish of watching 2 60-year-old men getting it on?
Yeah.
If they're from New York, I do.
Oh, hey.
One's from Brooklyn and one's from the Bronx.
But he never. But I always got to be the girl. I hate that. Okay. But
well, I figured that already.
It's called You're a Bottom.
Yeah, he just MRE today too, saying that all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Running his mouth. He was going on and on about a whole bunch of people, but not Joe's name didn't come out of his mouth. Why not, Joe? Because Carlos is your friend.
I'm not big enough.
Lee, you're the catcher. Danny's the pitcher. We get it.
Yeah. Hey, listen. If you want to be the middle of that cookie, let me know. Hey guys, take care, man. Take care, everybody.
Later.
All right, Lee. Thanks for coming on and effing up our show.
Listen, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Lee makes me laugh.
Yeah, Lee's pretty funny.
He's got some good little one-liners, you know.
Good sense of humor, SPK.
He has a good sense of humor.
Yeah, Lee's got like good little one-liners.
Yeah. So do I.
Now, I was just gonna say. Now you, not so much.
Joey has a dry sense of humor, so you have to know that. You have to know
extra dry, like burnt toast,
You know what happened was,
I'm used to it.
I was mad at him the other day, but I wasn't mad at you. I was just telling you, like, yo, my friends don't call me up and tell me about people talking shit about me.
Well, listen, I got news for you. I was just kidding. I really didn't give a shit if you were mad at me.
I wasn't mad at you. I really wasn't. I was just saying, like, you know, I really don't.
I know. Listen, let me tell you something. I had no idea by making a YouTube account a month and a half ago that I'd still 6-7 weeks later. There's so many rules that I need to learn. It's ridiculous.
It's not a rule. I mean, but it's just like pointless.
It's kind of like etiquette. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. Etiquette.
Yeah, it's just etiquette.
I mean, I'm sure it took you guys a little while to get used to all this shit.
Oh,
Ah, man.
we still fight over it.
Night, night.
Yeah, we still fight over it. Like
Who fights over what?
me and you, we fight over this all the time.
YouTube etiquette.
Yeah. I love
Mafia
it.
etiquette.
They
The mob boss.
fight
No, the whole thing is the whole
the
thing
people
is,
on the
is that
Newlywed Game.
I'll respond to these newbies who think they're going to go at an OG, you know what I mean? But some of these other people, it's like, it's been the same stuff for a year. These guys are going to come on and think they're going to insert themselves in the drama. They got to be put in their place. That's my
What
point.
what other communities were you a part of?
Oh, listen, what wasn't I a part of? No.
I really don't even know what other communities there are.
There's communities for everything. You want to cook? You want to look at dogs? You want to go to sports?
Oh,
you want
really?
to
Wow.
There's all kinds of.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did some jerky stuff. I did some like reality TV stuff. Jerky communities.
The reality TV stuff's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. The reality TV stuff is pretty. The reality TV stuff pretty cool because I watch
Yeah, I
all
was
those
on
shows
90s
and stuff.
Today talking about a TV show. We had a good time. That's kind of like more like what I like talking about, like TV shows. Joe likes the sports. And Joe likes reality TV shows too. I was talking to Michelle earlier. Joe, you know our friend Michelle from 60 Days. She's very sick right now. She's got the P word.
Really?
That's funny. You kept calling. You kept calling the one girl Jasmine Michelle.
I know. That was bad.
That was like embarrassing. I'm like,
nah, but it was an honest mistake.
Yeah, once.
No, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
7 times.
I don't know why I did that because I was just talking to the other one before, and it was
Right,
it wasn't
exactly.
good.
So it happens. She didn't see
And
what
it wasn't
said
on
at
a
all.
mistake, but that wasn't good of me. I should have apologized after. Actually, I haven't talked to her.
Well, you apologized like 10 times to her.
People do cooking. There's gardening communities. There's people who drive around in those vans. The van life community. There's
Well, listen. Like before I made an account, the only time I would ever use YouTube was like to fix something on the car or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
Now, I want to be honest with you, SPK. Since you're new, there's probably like about an 89 to 90% chance that in about 4 to 6 weeks we will hate you and we will do shows about you and we'll be talking about you.
No.
Just be careful, okay? Because you don't don't think you could go into like FBS's chat and be like, "Hey, bro, what's up, bro?" It's not gonna work, homie.
What makes you think that I would do that?
Because many people have made that innocent mistake.
No, you know what
right,
happens?
I'm not many people.
Okay, well,
People act like your friend. Somehow they think that they're gonna, make us
Listen,
they'll
Joe, I was raised a lot differently than these clowns.
Okay,
I can
good.
promise you that.
I could.
What happens if next week? Are you married, SPK? Are you married?
No, I've been with my girl for like 10 years though.
Okay, so what happens? Okay, you have a mother. What happens if they put your mother up next week and start bullying you with using your family pictures to go after you? What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, listen, I can't say what I would do until it's actually done to me, honestly. And I'd probably get angry.
Is what they do that to them, so that these people get on the phone with them, and then they're like, "No, we didn't do it. Somebody else."
Yeah, listen, trust me. I see what they do. I see what they're doing to all you guys.
SP, whatever your boyfriend's name is, do not let people know what his name is. Okay, keep that. You could tell me, but don't say, "Oh, my boyfriend's name is." Blah, blah, blah. Just don't do it because they'll take that name and they'll make signs up. Just keep it between.
My boyfriend lives on Clove Road.
Yeah, exactly, right. And his initials are B8, right? That's why I'm saying don't say his name. You'll get people to catch out of the bag.
Listen, I'll if you for even half a second thought or had the slightest idea in your head that I was even a little bit like these people, I don't think you would let me come on and talk and hang and shit. So.
Oh, we give you enough room.
You seem to be good judges of character.
This is a test, right?
You seem to be good judges of character.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you.
I had people coming in my house, like sitting with my family, that went on these guys' shows. So you'd be
Yeah, that's
surprised
not
at
cool.
what people do because they don't
Right.
realize, like, there's certain things you do and certain things you leave alone.
Right, I hear you. I tell you what, I know it's hard to say when it's not you, but
Well,
I
and we
just by no, listen, just by like sit back and observing, I still like to side with the fact that I feel like if you don't address stuff and you just leave it alone, that it just goes by the wayside and it's like they'll move on to the next.
Block this YouTube guy. He's making fun of me. I'm a horrible
Who?
judge, let me tell you.
so the
So,
whole thing is,
no,
Salt, pepper,
I was
chicken,
joking. You
really
could unblock him. I was joking. No, unblock him, please.
listen. I don't listen. We don't. I don't even care who you want. It's just really
Right.
seriously with those people. Be careful because they will.
They play dirty.
As far as like
One thing to go after FPK, but when they start putting your mom up,
I
and your
get
trying
it.
to
family
I
hack
get
into
it.
your accounts,
and they
trying
start
to
giving
hack.
her,
No, when it gets even dirtier, when they're hacking
yeah,
into your accounts and trying to
right.
get your bank information and stuff like that's
That's
the
what
level
Yeah.
we're going to now. Like, which is
Well,
that's why it's like watch
they'll
silently if
be
you.
they'll be very surprised because all I got is overdraft fees and
Exactly. Yep. There you go. There you go. Yep. But
that's it.
honestly, it's a little unsettling when they're like going into chats under your mom's name and they're putting
Yeah,
pictures
that's
of your
fucked up.
family up,
That's not
and
cool.
and it gets a little, and the thing is, we're men at the end of the day, and it gets to
I
the
tell
when
you,
it gets to
listen.
that point,
I
what are you going to
I
do?
tell you what though, it seems to me like it all starts from people getting close with people, and then those people knowing certain stuff about people, and then they turn on them.
Not necessarily. What I think it starts
What's
from is
up?
this. What happens is you got to understand when you're dealing with YouTube, it's all about views and it's about subscribers and money. And when there's no rules when it comes to that because nobody, everybody wants to have a lot of people in there. You want to have 100 people, 200 people, 300 people. I see these guys that do these shows. They have all these people in there, you know, and they're beefing and they're doing this whole thing. And then it's like, well, I want to do a show about 60 days in, and I have 20, 30 people in there. You're not making any money. People are not sending you money. They're not listening to your show. Your views are down. And that's the problem. It's all about positioning. And what happens is like, all right, if you punch me in the face, well, you know what? I'm going to come back at you and I'm going to hit you in the face twice. And then if I can't do that, well, I'm going to kick you in the balls. I mean, it becomes like the jealousy. That's the whole thing. It's very, very, it's driven by a lot of this. But there's one other key factor is the third party factor. Now, the third party is the person that hears this and they start creating havoc. Like, okay, well, like this guy now, who's this guy? Stand-up prick. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got people telling him what Lauren is saying about him. So they're gonna lie and hype it up and say XYZ. And he's gonna be like, okay, I'll take her out to dinner, then I'll trash that tramp. You know what I mean? He's gonna say that or whatever. So
Sorry, my boss came in. Sorry.
who's
Oh,
your
you're
boss? Is his name what's his name, your boss?
My boss's name is
Not gonna say that.
Gargamel.
Don't say that. Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Gargamel. That's a good
So
one.
that has a lot to do with it as well.
See,
Well,
our
I didn't listen. I didn't hear one word you guys are saying. Sorry.
it's all right. See,
Thank
but
you.
Joe, our 60-day in videos, they did pretty good except for the last one because A&E gave us like a copyright claim on it, so it's not going in the algorithm.
Oh,
But
can I ask you a question about that 60-day in show?
Yeah.
What do the inmates think the cameras are in the jails for? Like,
You're gonna have to ask one of the next time we have a guest on from the show who's been on the show. You're gonna have to ask them. Come and chat and ask them.
the
You gotta ask
cameras are
them.
in
well,
jail a lot, though. They do
My
all
hair
those
hurts.
shows locked up, locked down. The cameras are always in.
Right. No, I get that, but they don't know. I mean, I watched the show here and there. I'm just saying they don't know the real reason why the cameras are in there. But I'm curious to know what they think the cameras are in there for.
Well,
Right. They
according to
do a
our last,
story.
according to Michelle, they all knew like it was 60 days in, and that
Yeah.
there were participants.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
we're talking about past. You gotta, the people who have been on the show are the only ones that can answer that. And
Right.
when they're being sent in there with no paperwork and cameras are in there, like the other inmates
Sure.
know 60 days in, and then they're trying to figure out who are the participants, and mostly it's going to be the ones that don't live in the state. So,
Yes, I hear you. I hear you. I understand.
yeah, you got, you can, next time we do a show, when we bring on a past cast member, you can ask them all the questions you want. You could jump up and ask some
Well,
questions, whatever you want to know.
I watch Richard Court a lot, which is pretty cool. Love during lockup, love after lockup, all that shit. You
Yeah,
know.
we gotta talk to Kelly. Hit Kelly up and see if she wants to come on one day this week and talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
we'll never have SPK on when they come on, but he could be in the crowd if you want.
What about? Let me ask you a question. What about? Yeah, okay. What about if the like for like say Love After Lockup, if you wanted to be on the show and you already know the person that is locked up, or you're already
You're
with the
screwed.
person. What?
You're screwed. Like if they go in and they know the people,
Oh,
they'll
so in
do-
other words, they won't let you on the show, is what I'm saying.
yeah.
Right.
Like
Okay.
what happened was one of the guys went in and he said, "Oh, like one of the contestants, I guess you'll call him, another person came in under the 60 days in thing, and he was like, "Yo, I seen you on YouTube. Who was the
Yeah.
guy? Chase?
Yeah, the Chase guy, the
That
chunk,
could really
chunky
blow
chunko.
something up. You know what I mean? That could make it very, very, because now you're basically telling people like, all right, I know this dude from YouTube. They do a little investigating, and so you got to be very careful that
Gotcha.
people don't really find out. And then the other thing is, let's be realistic. It's not maximum security,
Right.
jail or whatever. I mean, somehow they managed to get away with it. I mean, I would think the same as you. Like how did they get away with it this long? But I mean, the shows, I
Right.
guess,
I got you.
I mean, they probably scripted a little bit, but some of them, and then some other people that are in jail, they're not too bright or whatever. They might.
Well, let's just say, I'm living at home alone for a couple more years.
There you go. Listen, Lauren, we got to get off though, sweetie.
Yeah.
We've been on for 3 hours, and I want to say thank you to everyone: Manchetti, Leonardo Romano, Cameron. all these people that
Hold
stay
on one
with us.
second. Teresa, you good? I don't want to. Teresa's been muted. Text her and tell her we're gonna get off. I don't want to just.
Yeah, I'm good, honey.
All right, we're gonna end, and I saw you
Lauren.
were muted, so I just didn't want
Lauren.
we just left
Yep,
you. Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
Lauren, could I
What's up?
give you Teresa's number so you
I
can
have
text
it. I have it in my DM, so I
All
just
right.
gotta
So why
program it in
don't
my
you
phone.
guys communicate and set something up? The only
Okay.
weekend I'm not good is the weekend of the 22nd.
I'm not good either because I'm gonna be away, so that works out
I have a
perfect.
101 birthday party to go to.
Joe, can me and you
That's
get
nice.
together and
That's
set
nice.
something up?
We could get
Awesome.
together, but we're probably gonna have to. We can't tell anyone about it. I don't want people knowing my business.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And you should, I want you to get dressed up nice, and you could take me to dinner, and you could call me a tramp if you want after dinner.
So,
We'll go
so
to
pretty much it's gonna either
we'll
have
go
to
to
be next
Extra.
weekend. It's either gonna have to be next weekend or after or in November because then I'm going away. So anyway,
Right.
we'll figure something out.
Right,
All
but
right,
if
yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna go out
plan
on a
something.
date
All
with
right.
SPK, I need a chaperone. So either you or Lauren are gonna have to be my chaperone.
Joe, we'll go to Eska.
We could go,
You guys, why don't you guys talk
we
about
could
this
go
privately
anywhere.
because
All
I
right.
don't want
We
any
put
of
a
these
burger.
trolls to
Yeah.
find you guys and try to fight you. You guys need to move in
All
silence.
right.
All
Love
right,
you
guys.
guys. I'll talk to you later.
All
Thanks
right,
for
bye
coming on,
guys.
Jake.
Talk to you
All
later.
right.
Thank
Love you.
And
Bye.
talk to
Bye.
you later. Thank you. Love all you guys.
Peace. Did you hit end?
Hold on.